Yes, we are live. Welcome to a game of Cortex in RPGS, the Supersetting. But not only that, we're in a convention called Con+1, which is a charity convention. The goal is to have some money, raise some money for Child's Play. And they buy toys and games for hospitals, so it's very charitable. So if you want to donate, I think on the ConPlus website you'll have all the details. Otherwise, you may just enjoy the game with us, and that will be great. So just before presenting everyone, I'll make an introduction to this one because Child's Play, it's tied to donate. Sorry, something's going on here. Website, you'll have all the details. Sorry, since it's tied to a good cause, which is child illness. I just want to point out something that the author of the game, Jamie Chambers, is going through tough times. I don't know if he ever watched this, but the guy who wrote this, his daughter is sick, has cancer, which is not very nice. So I hope in the best. I hope that it will work for him, especially our daughter. I hope she'll get through this. You may check out his website, Signal Fire, because he's the one currently making the Metamorphosis Alpha game. The current version. So I think if you buy some of his game, he puts all the money into help healing his daughter. So I wish him luck, and in his honor, we'll try this game, which is a great game, right? So we have a great table here that I will name you in order of how I see you on the screen. And just present yourself and your character at the same time. So let's begin with Dave.
Hey folks, I'm Dave, and tonight I'll be playing the Stoneman Dunbaar, and excited to play with these gents again. First time playing with Tim, but definitely want to echo what Francois said. Child's Play is an excellent charity, and worth your time, and if you can throw the bucks at buying Metamorphosis Alpha, definitely go for it. The creator will appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the upcoming days in the description of Signal Fire Studios. Yeah, so thanks, Dave, for attending this game. Ivan.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Ivan. Let's see, what am I playing? I'm playing L'Homme du Chat, also known as Judurza, the Tindar rogue, the Catman in the Anoren setting. And yeah, I mean, what else am I going to say? Child's Play is cool, and I had no idea his daughter was sick, but Cortex is a great system. I really dig that, just reading it. And I mean, who wouldn't love Metamorphosis Alpha?
Yeah. And Tim.
Hello. We played your Metamorphosis Alpha game, like, was it 3 years ago?
Yeah, well, it was the original one by Jim Ward.
Yeah,
which is one of the god of DSR.
Yeah, I still remember and have nightmares of Zozo the Clown to this day.
Oh yeah, it was the first Brigadecon, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing. This is my first time playing anything having to do with Cortex, and as usual, I usually fall into my elf wizard position whenever I don't know a system. So I will be playing Ellendil Larona, who is a spellcaster, an elven spellcaster. Okay. Although, to mention though, I have played quite a bit in Anoren though. I played a lizard man gladiator for a good amount of sessions.
Played with Sebastien, the one I've made the compilation, and you were using GURPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same place, different system.
Yeah, same place. So you already know Anoren. So yeah, well, I have played with all of these persons in the past, so I'm very glad to have them back here. yes, I'll make an introduction. Well, a technical introduction. RPGS makes me visit some system, and after that, I don't play them anymore since I tried the others. So I may flip in the book once in a while, and I may there might be some tutorials during the game when it comes to dice rolling. So and RPGS. So I'll make an introduction on what is going on in this kingdom, in this place. So Anoren, kind of a desert kingdom, okay? The religion is very high there. There are the Stonemans, who are a big race over there. They rule the place a lot of time, okay? Lots of politics is going around. Right now, there's a queen on the throne, and it's a human, which doesn't please many Stoneman's factions. So there are many coups d'etat, okay, many political coups against that queen. Okay, there might be civil war between Stonemans, humans, and all this stuff. Though there are many believers of all the religions that comes over there. Our Stoneman is, by the way, a pilgrim of Junda, the Lady of Healing, which the legend surrounding that is that she was she discovered the Junda was someone who discovered her power of healing, and she healed lots of people. And when she died, many of her closest friends came with the power, and so suddenly many people came with her power around the kingdom. So she's some sort of a deity right now. So that is the situation in general. But yours is not about political coup or anything like that. It's about getting more treasures. You've heard that many things can be discovered into the Shining King, which is a huge statue of an old Stoneman king that is somewhere in the desert. It is said it's 20 stories high. And it is said that on the walls of the statue, you can learn many secrets. And there are many treasures to get there, but it's a difficult place to go to. But you have a contact, a guy, a very notable adventurer called Bashin. Okay, he's a great adventurer, and he has invited you to take a meal with him because he think that he may have something that might interest you into this place. You've been searching for that since a long time. You have different reason to search for that. Well, Ivan, with your character, well, I think getting some treasures and getting more rich can be quite fun.
What else is there in life?
You, Dave, with your Stoneman, well, you are plagued with the basilisk lullaby, which is an illness that is condemning every Stoneman. Okay, every Stoneman has it and may eventually die. The race may eventually disappear because of that. You will become statues, and no cure has been found so far. So maybe there are cues of the cures. You know where to find them on the walls. Maybe it's written somewhere in the statue. There are rumors about the plant that is in farther regions, but if in this, in the Shining King, there can be answers. And you, Tim, you're not born from this place. You come from another land. There's basically no else there. You're really an outsider into this kingdom. And you are searching for dragon eggs because your nation wants to raise dragons to protect their border. and many elves were sent a little around the globe to find them. Where you are from, they are trying to find one into an island, but all the clues you can find anywhere could be good, and you were sent to Anoren to deal with that, and that's where the Shining King could have an answer to your search. So that big statue can be of some interest to you. Is that something that makes sense to all three of you? Yeah, right. So Bashin is waiting for you into some sort of an inn. Okay, it's kind of an outdoor inn. You can see all the curtains going in the wind, the desert wind. Some tables here and there, low tables. People are sitting on the ground, and you have Bashin, which is with a dwarf that has his eyes patched because he has some sort of a wound on his eyes, and he's eating a big plate of boiled cereal with lamb and vegetables in it, and he's eating that, and he's welcoming you. Hey, come guys. He's a human, very handsome one. So
For human standards.
Yes, we're coming. Come on, guys.
Well, especially you have an elf, so you raise eyes. People are looking at you while you pass, and so easy. And wow, you can have a meal with me. I'm paying for you.
Oh,
Well,
fantastic.
in that case, of course.
Goat's milk.
If I do, yes.
Goat's milk in a bowl, please, warm. Thank you.
Which they give you. If you would need something to eat, to drink, don't worry, I will pay. But guys, I've talked to this dwarf over here. What is your name again? And the guy trying to look somewhere, and he's not sure to where to talk to. I'm called Turoff. Well, Turoff went to the Shining King, isn't it, Turoff? Yes, I did. And he brought me something, but I don't think I will go with you get some treasure. I guess there's no more. It's not interesting for me, but maybe for you, you're searching for stuff that is probably more of your interest. It's too dangerous for me. But you really want to go there?
Danger. That's a relative statement.
Probably you're mostly immortal. But I don't want to lose time on that. I got lots of money of my last raid I made, but okay, hey, Turoff, give him what you have. And the guy is searching, in his belt since he doesn't see, and he gets you a small piece of parchment. Yeah, you can check this out. I went there. Was able to get there. I made it myself.
I'll spread it out and take a look at it.
Well, actually, it's some sort of a map. The map depicts a figure which may look like the statue itself. Okay, just the contour of it, and you have some sort of a line drawn into it with some comments around, which seems to be a way to a place that wasn't found before, a hidden place into the Shining King.
Do you mean you can get inside it?
Yes. Well, many of its place has been visited and read by many people, or those who survived, but we weren't able to survive. Well, not just me.
You mean there's guys that look worse than you now?
My friends who died.
Oh, terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. I mean,
Never
You-
saw what came.
You made your way back without the ability of sight.
I was taken aback by some merchants. I don't know. I was in the desert. I walked nowhere without seeing, but I look. The last thing I saw with my own eyes was this big, I don't know, storm of rocks coming at us. I lost my friends, and I don't think they survived.
Hmm.
And Bastion is looking at Turov. Was one of your friend, the famous guy with the bow, the bow that was shooting lightning? Yes, he was there. Oh yes, he's called Ida. Oh yeah, Ida. I knew him. The guy found a funny bow, but it's a shame that he died.
what happened to his bow?
I don't know. I can't see anymore.
Well, that's too bad. I'm sorry.
And yeah, you have Ida, and there was my, the other friend, the lady spellcaster, that desert lady called Ara. But
Well, friends come and go. At least you survived. That's the important point.
Bashin is well, if you survive this one, that storm of rocks, I don't feel it. I don't want to be buried in the desert. I have too much stuff, good stuff to live in my life before that. But well, good luck with your plan. You have the map. Maybe you'll find something. But maybe someone has found you and he's looking over your shoulder. He's looking at.
Oh,
I turn around and look, see who he's looking towards.
Well, there are some guys, dressed in black desert clothing. They clearly show themselves as Severarian raiders.
oh, I'm
Friends-
gonna look. I'm gonna look in my bowl, which is now empty and kind of shiny. I'm just gonna look behind me in like this makeshift mirror to see if I can see if I recognize these fellows.
Well, these fellows has a bad reputation. These are kind of pirates, desert pirates, but you know that. Your friend, Dunbaar, maybe, yeah, Dave, maybe he told you something about them.
Yeah, Dunbaar is kind of pulling his collar up and leaning forward a little more, and he's actually scratching at the back of his hand as he's doing so, as you see him peeling off some of the stone that seems to be peeling away.
Who are those guys?
Some old acquaintances of mine.
Oh,
Really? You're not running up to go hug them or anything? Do you owe money?
You could say that.
Oh, yeah, I know
what
what
would
that's
you
like.
say?
I would say that I'd like to inspect this his eyes to see how poorly or how badly they are damaged, to try to deflect attention. He gets up and he begins inspecting what's his name? Bashin's. If you wouldn't mind.
Right.
And I stand behind him and kind of, as I begin to inspect, but I'm also allowing him to sort of hopefully give me cover so that they don't necessarily see me.
Okay. Right. So you're trying to maybe hide yourself a little.
Right.
All right. With a good diversion. All right. We'll see how we can do that in the game system, which we can combine an attribute with a skill. So, all right. You're not well. You're not very subtle, but you can use your intelligence there. will be an opposed roll against them.
Okay. So D8.
D8, and I roll 2d6 to see if I beat your score.
Yeah. I got a 4.
Okay. Well, you can, in that game, you can use plot points to add dices, but it can be costly.
I think that I'm going to forego that for now. Just
Okay. Okay, right. So you had a 4. That is.
I did.
Yeah. Well, there's a servant, a lady servant, all dressed in jewels, that is pointing into your direction, and you have the Sovereign Raiders. And you have Bashan standing up. Well, it was good to meet you. I must go on my way.
Oh.
Okay, we're not going to do that then.
And you have the Sovereign Raiders coming. There are 3 of them, and they are holding their weapon, which makes very nervous the clients of the place and the owner.
Yeah, we had a business disagreement. We
There's
probably
only one thing to
should
do
be
there.
exit, or we could take them out, but we might have to pay for the damages.
Right. But since it's some sort of an outdoor place, you can get out any places. You know, you can just jump
okay.
an opening in the wall. Yeah, yeah.
Exit stage left. I'm jumping on the table over and trying to get out.
There are kind of big curtains, you know, flapping in the wind.
Oh, yeah.
So you said these were low squat tables. They're probably round, right, with short feet on them? Okay. Yeah. While they're doing that, then I'm going to pick up the table and just roll it towards them.
Oh, yeah.
And then start running for the window.
Okay, let's begin with you. Yeah, that's a cool move. Can make a melee weapon check with agility. And yeah, it will be against their own agility.
All right, so D6 plus agility. So 2D6.
Yeah.
I got a total of a 9.
Right. The table rolls and they just stumble about it, and you know they slide into the plate that just got on the ground. They slide into the boiled cereal and all that. So yeah. So you jump out. The other 2, do you do something about this?
Oh, I'm just leaping over other tables in my mad desire to escape entirely. Other patrons, anything.
Right. So you're going out as a cat, lightning reflexes.
Oh, yeah, just jumping from table to table, knocking things over, pushing patrons out of the way.
Right.
This is not the first time I've had to do this.
Well, the Sarayan, the raiders that fell on the ground are kind of following you with their eyes, too. So they have spotted you.
Right.
But they have spotted an elf, depending on what he's doing.
Well, bother. I finish off the last of my goblet of wine, and I jump up and follow after him.
Do you follow the Catman or the Stoneman? Stoneman got...
The Catman, since they seem to be friends of the Stone Man.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, okay, you're following the Catman. Right on. By the time they get up, you're almost out of the of that inn, and you're on the street. But the guys are following you. And Dave, yeah, well, one of them is getting out of the window. It depends on what path you were taking.
So, would it be possible? I'm imagining it's like maybe a Bedouin style tent, needing a big tent with low sides because of the weather.
Yeah, well, no, it's made out of stone. This place,
okay.
And that city is some sort of a labyrinth.
Okay. So is he human?
They are human.
Yeah, they are human. Okay. And so I'm going to break into the crowd, trying to circle around to where I saw the other two guys exit.
Okay, and try to kind of leave them behind.
Yeah, leave the raiders behind.
Right on. So, well, you're not the most physical one. You're more of a pilgrim.
Bulldozer.
So I will ask you to make an agility test, but you can't combine any special skill with that unless you take plot points. You begin with 6 plot points each, by the way. So yeah, and they're following you, but depending. Well, you can roll. Try this.
All right, so plot points.
For each plot point you use, you get a bonus dice. The first plot point is a D2. The second one is a D4. The third one is a D6. Okay.
Right. So could I use unarmed combat, not to hurt people, but just to start shoving people behind me?
Well, yeah, it's sound. You can make agility and unarmed combat.
Okay. All right, 2d6. That's going to be a total of 8.
Well, yeah, you shove people around, which slows down the two guys that are against you.
Okay.
2 others, you just got out of the front door, Junda and Moril. And there's that guy following you with weapon in hand. I think he wants to, maybe he wants to pass his wrath on you. His anger. So what are you doing, Ivan and Tim?
He's coming toward us right now. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
There's just one of them?
Yeah. Right now, yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to cast a spell of blindness on him.
Right on. The way it works, it might work in 1 turn, but you cast your magic asset with your, I think it's intelligence.
Alertness and channeling.
Okay. Yeah, so you have
2d10.
2d10, and you have to reach a difficulty of
15.
So yeah, it might take more than 1 turn unless you roll 15 now, and you will get 1 stun point for casting it. Well, for each turn you have to roll dice.
Nope, I roll a total of 7.
Right on. So you begin to cast. Yeah, you get 1 stun point. You can continue after that until you reach 15. Is that spells in that is not just hit or miss, is that you accumulate the point and can cast the spell when you have enough points to accumulate it. So as you're beginning to cast, well, the guy is coming more at you, Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
Taking his scimitar and turning it in the air.
Oh. I'm completely just trying to jump and dodge out of the way with that. Wow.
So you're doing it defensively.
Yes, yeah. I'm just kind of trying to jump backwards, the hair on the back of my neck standing up.
Well,
That
you can make
cat-like scream.
right. So you can make, let's say, a dodge. You have D10 dodge. You
Right,
can take
D10.
your agility, and you can make your lightning reflexes
Right.
over that.
So
So
that's D4 and D10 and my
D12.
D12. Oh yeah. Okay, goody.
That's how it works.
I like this system.
And you have to beat an 8. 8.
Okay. Well, that is a 6. That is a 7. And I think I will use a plot point.
To add the D2.
I have to beat it, right?
Oh, you with 3 dice, you didn't have more than 8.
No.
You can have a plot point, to match. You can, well, after the roll is made, you can, for each
Right.
plot point, you can add 1. So you
One,
add a plot point. So just in time, shink, you just got the edge of your mustache.
A couple of whiskers fall.
Right on. So you made a full defense. I think it's time for initiative for all of you. Yeah, let's roll initiative just to see how it works.
Alrighty.
You have a stat for that.
It's agility.
Yeah.
Initiative is agility plus alertness. Okay.
Yeah, you have the calculation on the side.
Ooh. 16.
12.
Well, and they roll
3.
3.
Well, he is made of stone.
I am made of stone. I'm kind of weighted down.
All right, let's go with 16 and Ivan. What you're doing?
Oh. Well, I'm going to try to claw the heck out of this guy. He really just made me mad. Yeah. You know how long it took to grow that mustache symmetrically?
Right on. He won't make a full parry, he'll just make his normal defense, which is agility. You have to beat a 6.
So I think
to assess you.
Right, okay. So I've got claws, right?
Claws will be more of the damage. You have a probably unarmed combat. Well, yeah, claws, yeah, D8. And and you can use either strength or agility. Well, I think you'll use agility.
Okay, yeah, I'll use agility. You know, and I have the asset of inherent weapons. Does that give me another D4? Am I reading that right?
No. In that case, it will just be for the damage.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. So D8 plus D12.
Yeah, and you have to beat a 6.
Okay. I do. I get a 10.
Right on. So you make a 4 basic damage, and you roll the D4 for wound damage over that.
Okay.
It means that he has 2 stun, 2 wounds plus the number of wounds you will do.
That is 2 more.
Well, so you have 4 wounds and 2 stun. Well, which makes him quite hurt. Yeah, well, he doesn't like you. You did have him deep in the skin, and let's go with Tim. Your spell casting. How will it go?
Let me continue my fellow blinding. So that's a 12 extra. Okay, so I rolled over 15 now.
We get a second stun, but that flashing light, the guy just been clawed by the Catman, but he doesn't see a thing.
But he can resist with an average resistance action.
Well, I guess average. I guess he will be bad. Oh, he doesn't succeed at all. So he's taking his hand on his eye. No, I can't see a thing. He drops his scimitar. And yeah, well, Dave, you can see as you turn the corner of the building with your stoneman, you can see a big flash, brighter than the sun in the street, probably made by your elven spell caster.
Excellent. So I am going to start sprinting toward that and looking for the target of said flash.
Okay. You can see that not that far behind you, the 2 guys were able to pass beyond the people. They were pushing them into baskets on the side of the streets, and they're coming at you. So, yeah, they will get you on the next turn.
Okay. Am I able to? How far do I think I'm from the blinded man? I'm guessing if he successfully blinded him.
If you take a run action, you will get beside him.
Okay, but I won't be able to act, right?
No.
Okay. So I want to get beside him and and then next round I will act.
Okay, Ivan. So you can see, you saw Dunbaar going past you, getting beside the guy that has just been blinded, and you have the two Severian raiders coming, angry.
Oh boy.
So you want to do something with that.
It's time to go.
Lead the way.
Where the heck are the camels?
Sorry?
Where do
Where are
we
the
park the camels?
Where are your
Can we
camels?
leave our camels someplace?
Yeah, there's a stable maybe 2 blocks from there.
Oh, let's run that way.
Go ahead. All right. Well, they will let you go. They're more after the stoneman.
Oh,
Tim, do you do something?
Oh, I just follow behind Mr. Catman.
Dave, you're alone.
I thought he was running too. You're running. Come on.
Well, it's time. Well, it's the turn of the raiders, and the blinded one doesn't do a thing. He's just turning around. You're beside him, but their two friends are coming at you. They're running though, but they're getting ready. You know, they have to run, so they won't attack now. It's your turn, Dave.
All right. So at this point, I am going to pull out my scimitar, and I'm going to grab the guy by his head and put the scimitar to his neck. And I just go a low rumbling in his ear, and I say, "This isn't good for you, Declan.
All right.
Do you feel that?
All right.
You know why I left.
And you are a traitor. You should have helped us.
Maybe in your customs. I told you not to kick the stone. You wanted me to heal. I would have healed. I had healed. But no. I warned you. It's very subtle, but it's very important. And I just kind of pricked it along his neck a little bit. Tell him to stand down.
Okay. You may do maybe willpower empathy on that.
Okay.
You have him under you. It will be a difficulty of 7.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going off of something that was it was a religious taboo or something about kicking a stone at stoneman is an insult.
Yeah. And yeah.
So that is a total of 14.
Oh, you have an extraordinary success. So you will describe to me exactly what is happening.
So I would imagine the guy that's blinded is definitely out of sorts. He's probably starting to sweat and no, it's not worth it. And he's telling him to back off, and he's starting to pat the air with his hands. Are they there? Are they with us? I can't see. And the other two guys probably are seeing the circumstances for what they are, because his eyes are probably glazed over with the magic that is innate that's been cast upon them. And under the circumstances, they're not interested in taking further steps, at least at this moment. So they begin backing off, and so I am going to begin dragging him with me and tell them to stay. So
Right. They have another argument coming by the street. Some kind of guards, city guards coming their way. One of them is a stoneman. So they kind of change their mind about killing in the street. They don't want to get any trouble with the authorities. So yeah, that's how it works. So they kind of go away, and the blinded one he's beginning to see again and say, right, we won't do anything today yet. We will maybe come back later.
Yeah, so I bring him around the corner of a building or something, and I spin him around, and in the haze, I would imagine, I kind of throw my scimitar into my left hand, and I just cold cock him in the mouth, whether or not, just meaning more to kind of leave him with a little bloodied lip. And remember that. Don't follow me.
I'll take note of that. And he just turning his back to you and going away.
All right. And then I continue on looking for the camels, hoping to meet up with my comrades.
Right on. So, well, Dave, you will get plot points for that. 2 plot points. Or the whole scene. While the 2 others, well, you get at your stable with your trusty camels.
I hate these horrible beasts, but I guess that's all there is here.
Poor Drobar. Man, he was a good friend. I'll miss him.
Well, as I said before, friends come and go.
Together, I will help you find the dragon egg. Come on, yes.
As I said before, friends come and go.
Yeah.
These beasts aren't so bad, you know. Come on, boy.
Oh yeah, we have the camel live.
Come on, boy. That's okay. Don't worry. He's just an elf.
1 plot point to Tim and I. 1 plot.
Sebastian warned me about that.
All right. So, yes, yeah, I've made him make the sound when I made this game in French a month ago. Okay.
Maybe we can sell his camel, so it won't be that bad. I guess Drobar won't be needing it. Make a quick buck. You know. But I'll miss him though.
Who are we lamenting?
Oh, hey, you made it. Oh, I was just getting your camel ready.
Oh, I thought you were saying a eulogy for someone.
No.
Oh, there's camels that die all the time.
They do, yeah. Friends come and
Right.
friends go. Camels, friends.
Camels, friends. Yeah.
You have the lizard man in place, the guy who's tending the stables. Yes. So you're going on a journey?
I just can't help but break up laughing at this lizard man who's...
What's so funny, elf?
I just wasn't expecting you to speak.
1 plot point, Tim. You're being crude.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of rumors of where you're coming from, and people don't like to have some of your kind around.
Oh, my kind. Don't you have a rock to go sit on and warm yourself?
Actually, I have. But you have a travel. Where are you going, by the way?
Whichever way we're going the opposite way.
I like that. Well, as long as you pay. Well, you have paid anyway. Don't pay. Your camels are as good as they were when you bring them to me. They were fed and all that. Thanks for the good money, my lords.
And actually, on that, I think that we're due kind of like a discount because we didn't use the whole time. I mean, you know, you had agreed for 8 hours, if I remember correctly, and we really only did, what, 30 minutes?
Oh, it needs some sort of a negotiation there. You can make a empathy with I think it will be willpower, but will be against a difficulty, and I will add your greedy complication to the difficulty.
Okay. So it's a D8 and a D12. Four, 2 2s. Not so good.
You get a plot point, but you won't get any discount. Ah, no. The money is already spent.
Yeah. I figured as much. You lizards. How are you ever going to build your empire again if you don't steal money from... I mean, make money off all of us?
Keep our stalls
all
empty
die.
for us.
Stonemans will all die. Sorry.
Keep our stalls empty for us, just in case we come back within the next 7.5 hours.
Yes. Have a good journey.
Oh, we're just taking our camels out for a walk. We'll be back within the next 7.5 hours. For the stalls that we've paid for.
You do. I'm sure of that.
It's been a pleasure. All right, guys, we should get going. I don't think it's a good idea to stay in the city any longer.
No.
Smell was getting to me anyway.
You can't see the...
You have no idea how well he smells.
Yeah. You can see the lizard man tossing his purse of Taz, which is the coins, and just having a look at you, looking you depart.
Let's head out one way and then circle around and head out the other way. Then go the other way.
That's a good plan.
Let's leave and then come back and then leave again?
Leave, circle around the city, and go the opposite way.
Okay.
I don't trust
You elves are curious people.
I don't trust any of these people here.
You shouldn't.
You never know who's following you.
Well, don't I know it?
Yeah, like those raiders.
Speaking of which, friends of yours?
Not anymore. They used to be business associates until, yeah.
Even less than friends.
Yeah, the business went sour, and you know, you don't insult your business associates.
You don't? Are you sure? I gotta write that down.
Unless you want to get declawed.
Oh, let's see. And I pull out the map. I'm thinking, okay, so let's see here. I wonder how many days it's going to take to get the Shining King. It looks like it's
2 days.
2 days.
But you pretty much know, probably, maybe not Tim with his elf, but Jundar and Drubar. Maybe you saw that statue, but it's far away. There's lots of rumors of dangers all around. Quicksands in the desert. Some creatures praying in the night. Some other more magical than others.
Should be very dangerous. You go first.
Right on. So, well, your plan of is like your video working. Tim, you seems to be frozen. By the way, I don't hear you.
No, I was just typing. Just I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay, that's okay. No, that's perfect. Sorry. Perfect. So, your plan of trying to to fool the people who might follow you by going the opposite way and all that. Works quite well. You know, it's a very busy city, so it works. Okay, when you get out, no one seems to follow you in the direction you're going. You need to go in east, right? So the Shining King is you're at Karali, and you have to go, east.
Right. East of Banner. Okay. Yep.
Right. So travel is good. The sun is not too hard on yourself, but you can feel some sort of a niche on your shoulder, Dave. Dunbaar. So you'll have to do something for me. You have to roll a test against your Basilisk Lullaby, an endurance test. Difficulty of 8.
Okay.
Just to see if the illness is getting at you. We'll ask him in a moment.
A 12 and a 2. So 14?
Yeah. Okay. It's painful, but you're not blocked by the Basilisk Lullaby. You know that somehow you will paralyze one day. Right. But otherwise than that, nothing else. Well, at some point, you are in dunes, and you can hear something in your back, far away, some sort of a scream.
Oh.
War screams.
Oh dear.
Savarian Raiders. No, they haven't listened to you, Dave. Dunbaar, and there are 6 of them on camels, galloping, scimitar in hand, straight at you. In 3 turns, they will get at you.
Oh, for the love of Junta.
Yeah.
All right.
Can make an initiative.
Oh, yes. We will initiative.
I have an 11.
What? I have a 6, having rolled double ones on the D12s.
Oh, yes. 6.
1, 1, and 4. Yeah, 6.
Make a big 6.
I got stuck in the straps of the camel.
Dave, how much do you have?
I got a 4. I'm not doing too hot either, so.
Well, we'll go with the elf. Ellendil, what are you doing? Because they're not here to talk.
Johnny Quickfingers here.
Let's see, how far apart are they?
Not that much. They're kind of a V formation.
Okay. I'm going to start casting a spell of bedazzlement. So it creates a dazzling spray of lights and colors.
Yeah.
They're
on.
standing in a group, not more than 5 feet from each other. So it probably won't get all of them, but it'll get a few of them.
Right. Let's try that. So begin to cast your spell. You have regained 1 stun point. You know there's been enough time for you to rest for 1 stun point.
Hey, I rolled 17. That's more than enough.
Oh yeah, well you get a new stun point, but N is 10 by 10 feet away. Okay, well it's D6 stun. And opponents. Well, basically you hit all of them. So roll a D6, which is the number of stun.
Oh, you want me to roll it? Okay. Let me do a D6.
Oh yeah, roll it.
5.
Okay, just see if they resist the effect. which is not the case. They don't resist at all. You rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're kind of breaking formation, but it's well, it will be you, Ivan.
So they have 2 steps down on their alertness actions.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm gonna try to use my bow and shoot an arrow at one of them.
Right. Try your shot.
Okay, so that is going to be. I can try to use like agility plus bows. Is that the idea? I think.
Yeah, and the range, you have -2 steps because of the range.
Okay, so am I taking it off whatever die? Doesn't matter.
Well, I think it will be the skill. How much do you have in bow?
Bow is D4, so I'll use a D8, so I'll use a D4. Right. Got a 2 steps down.
2 steps down.
So D4 now.
Oh, you have a D4 now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
That's right.
Oh.
1. And then it's only a 4.
Well, 4 is enough to hit one of them. You made 1 point of damage, and you roll a D4 for the wounds.
Ooh, 4.
Man, I think you okay. Well, he got 5, 6. Well, he got a total of 10 points accumulated with 4 wounds in that. The guy just falls down of his camel in the sand, and well, you can consider him out of the game. He's not dead, but he may not join his 5 friends right now. They're galloping your way. They're trying to continue because they're angry. And now we get to Dave, our pilgrim.
And they're going to be on us next round?
No, the other one.
What do you mean the other one?
There's 2 rounds.
Okay,
the next round, they're not there. And the next round, yeah.
Okay. So I am going to begin charging out to the right of them, of their VE, and attempt to circle in behind them. So,
right.
Yeah, do I need an animal handling check or a ride check or something?
Yeah, it's an animal with agility.
Okay.
Oh, he does this every time, right in the line of fire. Oh.
But it will be against his the skills of those riders, but they're very startled by they are bezailed. So he's not having a big score 6 though. You have to be the 6.
I got a 4.
You can spend 2 plot points to at least have the enough to do what you wanted.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 plot points to do it.
Okay, right. So you circle them. So yeah, they try to match you. They're trying to themselves. They try to circle you, but it didn't work. You tricked them. Let's get back to Tim.
Okay, so they are. How many more are there?
5.
5? All right. Well, then I'm going to start casting the spell of Flaming Doom.
That sounds that sounds bad.
It's going to take me a while to cast this thing. So I'm just going to start by rolling a D10 and a D8. And that's a 9. So I'm going to have a ways to go.
You get a stun point.
Yeah. I might have to burn all of my plot points to cast this.
You can use stun points as plot points.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I already have 3 stun points.
So Jundar, Jundar. No, it's. What's your name?
Lumdushat or Jundar. Well, see, really, the Lumdushat is just a nom de plume, a fake name, because I'm on the run.
The Lumdushat. Yeah, you can hear words coming from the mouth of the elves, but you know that when it will get done with that,
I know
it will be bad. But
so
But they're still coming at you, even though they are breaking conformation. They're just not screaming their war cry. They're just focusing on having you.
What's my range like now? Is it still 2 steps down?
No.
1 step down?
No.
No modifier.
Full. Okay. You're full.
Okay, so to nobody in particular, seeing as the elf is just mumbling gibberish, I'm looking at this, my friend, the stone man, thinking like, oh, and I just say like every time he does this, I try to discuss tactics with him. Nope, right in the line of fire. Run right at him every single time. Oh, gosh. And so I just shoot another arrow at another one of these raiders coming at us with a 9.
He tried to dodge, so he won't attack next round. Well, he tried to dodge with his camel. Will he do? No. So 5 points got passed since he got 3 stuns over the 6. He already have 9. 2 wounds. Roll a d4 for the wounds.
There's 3.
Man, he drops off out of his camel. His camel is going in the opposite direction. Only 4 of them. Now they're charging. They're getting closer, and we're getting to Dave. Well, one of them is turns over you. So you have one of them just breaking his camel and turning to face you, Dave. But he's ready with his scimitar.
Okay. Is it his turn or my turn?
Well, his turn was just about to, break his camel, and he's just more ready. He's more like trying to wait for you. What your word? What you?
Okay. So camels have anger issues, right?
Yes, they have.
And he's probably a little pissed off that he did that. Yanked on the reins and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna slap the rump of the of his camel with my big meaty stony hand.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens. I'd like to. So that's going to be animal, right? And
well, it can be unarmed combat.
Okay.
Because you're just, but it can be unarmed combat in this case. But it will be alertness, trying to find the right way to hit the camel.
Okay. D10 and a D6.
But since they are rivals, I will add a D6 to this roll because he's really watching over you. So,
okay, so I got a 6 on the D6 and then an 8 on the D10. So 14.
14, an extraordinary success. The camel is kind of running away. The guy's trying to hold on the reins. Will he fall? That's the question. Oh man, I rolled bad. So, he's falling on his back. His camel is going away. Only 3 left.
What do you know? He did it.
So
go Stony.
I don't know if Tim, you want to continue with the flaming.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna burn 6 stunt points and add a D12 to my, or not stunt points, but stun points, and add a D12 to my roll. Because I've started this thing, I'm gonna.
You don't take plot points; you take stun points.
Yeah, stun points. Yeah, I'm gonna add.
Fatiguing yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking adding 6 stun points. So that's 11 plus 5 total 16, plus I had 7 earlier. Oh, it's still not enough.
You're very tired.
Yeah.
You could have burned plot points over that.
I want to burn. So it's missing by 2 points. So can I burn? Would that be 2 plot points?
Yeah. Since you haven't used, well, you can use plot points before to add dices and after to add points.
Okay, so I'm going to burn 2 plot points to add 2 points so I can get my spell off.
Oh, man. Can feel some dizziness. You can see stars since you are so much getting into your butt.
So I create a raging torrent of fire. It's like a tornado of fire that appears in the ground.
And it just gets the three of them that is getting close. Even
It does.
even the hair of the cat smells a little burnt. How much point of...
They take 11 wounds.
Ouch. They're dead. Or if they're alive, even their camel. So all around you, Ivan. Just,
Right.
yeah, on Tusha, you have people burning, and well, your camel is kind of getting nervous about this flaming doom. You have to calm him.
Easy,
Yeah.
easy.
Well, do an animal check.
So sweat is pouring down my face, and I just have my hand held out towards the rear of us, where all the last three of them are, and then this flaming tornado of fire just erupts up out of the ground and just swoops up in the middle of the camel riding bandits.
Easy. So
I have an alertness plus animal, and
all right.
you'll, but yeah, but you'll
Okay.
have to beat. How much point of damage you did? It was 11, Tim?
Yeah.
That will
11
be-
wounds.
That will be the difficulty.
11?
Yes, because it was so much of a great explosion. He has
Right.
won the prize in the firework contest.
Wow. Let's see. That's not good. With a T12 and a D2, getting an 11 is not going to be very easy.
Well, it's a one shot.
Yeah.
We got all these plot points.
Yeah. No, you know, what the heck? I'm just going to like, easy, boy, easy, because I'm freaking out too. So I'm not putting too much effort into this because I'm pretty mad at this elf. And that is, ooh, that is a 2.
Oh,
Two
God.
points. That is a botch.
That's a 2. A 1, yeah. I think I used my lucky time. I'm lucky.
You can, yeah, and that's the only time you can use it. You can re-roll that.
So, okay, I'm gonna re-roll my like easy boy, easy, and the camel starts to freak out, so I try even harder. And that is a 6.
Which is, well, your camel is running like hell. You have to make an agility, and well, maybe athletics to stay on the camel. You can have sure-footed added on that.
Oh God!
If it doesn't work, you just fall from the camel and hope not to turn as Mr. X Superman.
Okay, so agility and athletics, and my sure-footedness.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, here we go. That's D12. plus
Difficulty
2d6.
will be against. It will be opposite. I will roll for the camel. It will be his strength
Okay.
plus his anger issue and his running. So D8, D10, and D2.
Oh, jeez.
How much did you get?
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Oh, that's good. That's 11 plus 9. So, I mean, 8. So it's 19.
I got a 5. Extraordinary success. What exactly happened to your cat?
he's holding on, and the camel's throwing him off. He's actually left the back of the camel, flipped around, landed back on his feet on the camel, because cats always land on their feet,
All right.
and finally like holds on with all 4 limbs, you know. And
Okay. You have a second chance to maybe calm down your camel. Now the difficulty will be different. I have to check. I have to determine what it could be. I will get to my GM screen. Well, it will be hard. Well, it's still hard, and I will add anger issue to it. It will be a difficulty of 13.
to try to. Oh, and I'm still using that.
This is mine, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Wow. That's very hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add 3 plot points to try to get my D2 up to a D8.
Yeah. No, plot points is actually another dice that you simply coming out of nowhere. So you add the D6. You get the D2 and the D6 and.
Okay, I gotcha. I got. All right, yeah, I'll do that.
So you're rolling a third die. Is that what it is?
Third die, yeah.
Yeah, it adds a new die.
D2, D12, and D6. Let's see what happens. That is a 6.
Right on. Okay, so you can see both of you, the other ones, you can see your friend going and maybe will disappear in the dunes in a moment.
Whoa, Hamill, whoa! Come on, please, whoa! I have this picture of like Yosemite Sam on that frickin', I think it was a camel. Might have been a horse. Well, I think at this point, maybe I'm going to just try to jump off.
Right on.
Without
you can
dying.
make a jump check with your agility and sure-footed just to see if you land gracefully.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Yeah. The difficulty will be 7 on this one.
Okay.
Feeling the very slightest twinge of guilt over this.
No, you're not. Don't lie.
I mean, just like a little pinprick. I start riding my camel off in the direction of where his is at.
Okay, that is 8. That is 13.
Oh man, it was quite a show. You land on your feet, but you have lost your camel and all the equipment that comes onto it.
Yeah, I'm riding after his camel.
Well, there are severe. Well, one of the raiders, the first one you shot, is still alive. He's getting up in the sand. He's not near that far from you, Dave. Dunbaar. And he's searching for his scimitar, but he's very nervous. And he's trying to whistle to his camel, but it doesn't seem to listen.
And Dunbaar is going to slide off the camel and slowly start walking over to him. And he looks at him for a moment, and he looks at him. He says, "You look a little parched." And he brings out some water and hands it to him.
He hesitates at taking it, but he takes sip and just take a big sip, and he's throwing it back to you.
And then he draws his scimitar. Shall we dance? He
raised on his feet, but he's very hurt. Has got lots of stun points and an arrow somewhere. All right, you have won. For real.
For real.
For real. And he doesn't know what to do.
And at that point, I say, "Let's seal that then." He draws the sword across his hand, and he puts his hand out to shake his hand.
Yeah, well, he hesitates to take the hand, but he takes it, feeling that he doesn't have any other choice. He's not up to fight you. He seems to be the only surviving member of the 6 guys. And he's going towards his camel.
Keep his camel.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can let you keep your camel.
He's looking at you. But I won't survive.
You can take the water.
Take
But it seems very familiar, doesn't it? Wasn't I stranded at one point? Yeah. Give me the reins. Take the water.
You convince him of following your orders since he knows that maybe it's only chance to be alive. Right on.
Yeah. Life's rough in the desert. As you hear the sound of the stones walking in the dirt, kind of like the tumbling in the wind. He's walking away with this camel.
Right on. You all gain a plot point because you made a great performance in this scene. And Ivan, you have another camel, which
do I catch up to the camel that was running away?
Yeah. Easily.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
you can catch the camel of Ivan. At some point, the camel just calmed down.
Yeah, I'm riding my camel up to try to catch it, and I reach out and grab the reins of it and pull it in and lead it back towards the way I came.
Right.
Which is towards.
I'm just walking in the desert, mumbling stupid elf fire. Oh, ridiculous. I don't know why the hell I decided to help him out. I'm stuck out here, going to die.
Up over a sand dune with the sun behind me, I come up over it leading your camel.
Great. That's just great. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, hi.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Next time, could you warn me, maybe?
Sure, and I'll warn everyone else too, so that all of those shooting arrows at us will know to scatter and run away.
You smell that? Do you smell that?
Smells like victory.
No, it smells like burning fur. It smells like burning fur. Look at me. I thought it was bad when that guy cut off part of my mustache and my whiskers. You managed to singe the hair all over my head and on my tail.
It's better than arrows.
I was doing fine. We were doing fine. We're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I told you need to just embrace the chaos. Just let it enfold you.
That's what I unleashed.
Every time right?
The chaos.
And every time I run into battle, I told you, just trust that your arrows will strike true. And they did.
They did. And in the meantime, by this time, Ronstadt is just busy cleaning himself.
Right. Well, you have your camels back. You have the Savarian raiders taking a break, sitting in the sand and looking into the emptiness at the burned corpses of some of his friends who are just died out of breath since their lungs were burned.
Well, they were the aggressors in the end.
Yeah, we didn't make them chase after us.
Right on.
No,
Okay.
well, the only thing I can do at this point is search the pockets of the living raider and all the other ones.
Well, you do, and you find lots of good things. Maybe 26 talas, a rope, some meat.
Is it cooked now?
Yeah, that is cooked. Yeah. Well, it was already cooked, so it's a little stiff. But yeah, some of the meat were safe. You find water.
Ooh, a little warm.
And you find some shisha weed. Do you know what is a shisha? You know that big bottle that you smoke?
Hashish.
Hashish. Hashish. Well, we call that the shisha in French, but we see that in Alice in Wonderland, there's some sort of the creature on the big mushroom.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, when I find that, it's kind of related to catnip. So when I find that, I start acting really strange. Next thing I
start rolling
start
around.
rubbing my face and start rolling.
Are you having a seizure, friend?
What is?
It smells nice. It makes you happy, excited.
It's rolling his head in the face a little bit.
Right.
I just stop and look at him rolling around in this hash on the ground. Then I just look around at the expanse of the desert in every direction.
No one's watching, except the guy alone that is a couple of meters away.
Can I heal stun points?
Yes. You want to heal the stun points of our elven friend?
Well,
I have 9.
I look at him.
If I rest, I can regain this.
I'm not as familiar with the physique of the elf, but I could be wrong. But you look a little fatigued. Wouldn't you agree, Jundar?
I'm underneath my camel right now, like playing with one of the stirrups, just like whacking it.
Yeah. Be careful down there. They have a tendency to just go when they go.
We can just continue on until sundown and rest for a while. That should be fine.
Yeah. Good. Well.
What about your friend over there? Did you want to bring him along?
Oh, that's no friend of mine. But
I was being facetious, but that's fine.
Good. Well, if you want to continue, yes, you have a clear direction of where to go. Right on. So, at some point, desert, you can see a couple of hours later, you got back to stun points. Tim, you can see a big pile of rock. Well, there are rocks scattered all around, but there seems to be a big pile. And as you're getting near, not that near, but you can see on the pile, you can see the body, a corpse of someone that is lying on its, on his face. And he's holding, with his hand, he's holding a bow. Very special bow. All silverish.
Is he aiming at us?
He's dead.
No, he's just holding it, and he's kind of the corpse.
Oh, okay.
Kind of, yeah, he's on the pile. Half of his body is still in the rocks.
Ooh, but it's shiny.
Looks shiny.
I'm gonna jump right off my camel and start running towards it.
Right?
Of course.
After you get a couple of meters of the rock, you can kind of fall in quicksand. You're swallowed in the sand.
Oh.
You can make, well, since you didn't see it coming, fortunately, you can't use a skill on that. You can only use your agility to maybe avoid this. Agility against a difficulty of 7.
Oh dear. Well, plot point.
Lightning reflexes could work.
Oh, okay. I do have lightning reflexes. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's something automatic.
Right. Okay. It's a difficulty of 7.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy one plot point or buy one D2 anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Because I like being on the north side of quicksand.
Yeah, that would take a lot of cleaning.
Oh, and that is 8, 9.
Oh, you can hang on some of the rocks at the base of the mount, which you have the two. You have to, you got up to your knees into the quicksand, but yeah, you're holding on the rocks.
Little help here, guys. Little help, guys.
We have rope on our camels.
Yeah, you just found one on one of the Severin raiders.
Yeah, we sure did. Little Bernie.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw him the rope and tie it around the pommel of the saddle.
Okay. And on the camel.
And then start backing up, trying to drag him out.
Whoa.
Well,
a little slower.
okay, well, it works well. You get out of the quicksand quite easy with that. So you still see the corpse holding that bow, silverish bow.
I'm gonna see if we can figure out, like, very carefully how to go around it.
You can jump. You can try.
Can try to jump.
You're good at jumping.
Yeah, I could jump over it. But I'm gonna tie the rope. I don't want the rope to, like, pull on me. So you can throw the rope again, right?
What if he's trying to lasso it?
Lasso it.
Lasso the corpse and drag it across.
The whole corpse? Besides, the boat could go in the quicksand. No, that's crazy. I'll jump.
So,
that thing.
I
Could
sit
I-
in my saddle, goes across my arms, watch.
Could I, since I took I'm very steady, calm, and I didn't run greedily to the gold. Can I use survival with steady, calm, and kind of get an idea of, because I'm familiar with the deserts, possibly a path that would we'd be able to walk through it?
You can add intelligence to that.
Okay.
I do accept this. A path will be a 7 difficulty on that.
Okay. Add the steady calm to it, or okay.
Yeah.
So 7, 4, and 5, so 16.
Which is quite enough. You have an extraordinary success. You exactly know where to walk to get there.
And at that point, I'm coiling up the rope, and I kick the camel a little bit, and you see me just nonchalantly start taking this leisurely path through, and I kind of look back at you guys like, you coming?
Yeah. See, I bring him along for a reason. He's a great guy. I'm really glad you didn't die in the city.
I'm sure you were.
The elf wanted to leave, but I told him, no, he's coming. He'll be all right.
You did?
Yeah, of course.
I did it. Which elf are you talking about?
You
know
so
more about
so Dunbaar, you are on the pile of rock. Junda, you want to go on it?
Yeah.
And does Ellendil following?
Yeah.
Right. But all of you are on the pile of rock. So you're around the body, which is immobilized, and he's holding his bow. But seeing it from that distance, you're quite close to it. Yeah, there's some lightning sighing on the handle. You can see it coming out of his fist like that. They're engraved into the bow.
This must be Ida. Oh.
Black hair.
Yeah.
Yep. He didn't make it. He's not going to need this. Grabbing on the bow, trying to pull it out of his hands.
As you pull it out, you can sense all the pile of rock getting swallowed into the quicksand.
Uh-oh. Good feeling gone.
What are you doing?
Are we on the rocks?
Oh, yeah. Since
we need to move.
Wow.
Well, you have a clear path,
Yeah.
though you'll have to get there quick. So it
Lead on, Rockman. Lead on.
will be an easy challenge, 3, but you'll only have to roll agility with that and jump if you have it.
Yay.
Yeah, I know that it's your specialty.
What about, can I add survival onto it?
Well, I'm not sure. It just reflects.
Well, I rolled a 3.
Okay, just close. Drewbar with Dave.
I got a 4.
Yeah, and let's have the huge number from the Judah, L'Homme du Chat.
I rolled a 12, so I jump over the two of them like a cat, like just the cat that's seen the cucumber and thinks it's a snake. Holding the bow with that ridiculous like spring up in the air, this impossible height over the shoulders of my friends.
And you get over it with the bow in hand. And as you see the rocks getting swallowed, suddenly the corpse on it beginning to move. The guy was not dead. he kind of wakes up at this point.
I pull my rope out and try to throw it out to him.
Right. Will you do this in time? You have to throw weapon if you have, which you don't. Just ranged weapon, you have that. Ranged weapon and agility.
Ranged weapon and agility?
You have the difficulty of 7.
Okay, so I have a D2 for ranged weapon and agility of a D8. Well, I rolled a 7 on the D8.
All right. At the last second, the guy holds the rope.
I just start riding my camel forward.
Okay, so you want to have the camel pull the guy.
Yeah.
Will he be able to do it? You will have to roll the strength of the camel.
Camel strength is a D10.
It's D10. And it will be against the difficulty of 7 again.
Uh-oh. That was only a 3.
Maybe you could add his athletics to it. Or running.
Running.
A D8.
A D8?
Yeah.
That's another 5, so that's an 8.
Oh, you begin to pull the guy out of the quicksand. But he's suffering. Probably has broken bone.
Can I assist him somehow? Or?
Well, it works. He's out, but he's quite hurt, and his wounds, he's badly wounded. He would need attention.
I go over to him and try to set some of his bones. I have medicine at D6.
Yeah, why not? And we have an expert that can assist you.
Yeah.
So, do I add it to my intelligence or what?
Yeah, it could be intelligence and medicine.
Probably at this point, nobody notices that me putting the dagger away that I was going to cut the rope with. Can I put that back?
So between my intelligence and my healing added together, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Just to try to set some of these broken bones.
Well, he screams a lot. He has lots of wounds. Well, you settle him a little, but you won't be able to walk.
Well, we have that extra camel, fortunately.
And Dave, do you want to help Ida?
Yeah, I am going to step forward, or I was helping him, and as I do so, I'm like, oh, it's the anatomy of the human that's different than, and so do I need to roll internal medicine or just medicine?
Well, you can. Well, I think internal medicine could be a good guess here to
Okay.
check out what Tim wasn't able to see. You can make alertness on that or intelligence. Well, alertness can be good. You can add healer's touch to it,
Okay.
and if you succeed, you can get on John does healing touch on your patient.
Oh, that's a total of an 18. So 1 is a straight up 10. So
Roll a d6 to recover from.
that's a 5.
Okay, he recovers from 5 wounds. Okay, the guy feels a lot better, but he has broken bones. One of his hand has his finger kind of crushed like that. He can't fire a bow anymore.
Well, he doesn't need that bow then.
But Idas is back. You have worked your way, bones settled. Jundas passing over and helping the guy. Idas. You, I almost passed away.
What were you aiming at? You had your bow stretched out like you were aiming at something.
I was just trying to save my bow. Getting out of this. I'm telling you, if you go that way, and he's pointing the way towards you're going, something bad will happen.
Such as
a rock storm. And we never saw it coming. It just swallowed my friend, but too often. Me, Ara.
Turoth is fine. Or is
Turoth is fine.
No,
it's blind.
Bashin, sorry.
No, Turoth.
Bashin wasn't on the expedition, but Turoth was.
Oh.
Turoth the
Being
dwarf.
blinded.
Yeah, Turoth is fine.
It's for being blind.
I think that was Bashin, right?
Well,
No, Bashin's fine. Turoth is the blind one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
well, we're going back in, so you can show us the way, yeah?
I wouldn't go there. There's a sphinx. Arawa had a spell to get the sphinx out of its sight, but she's dead now.
Does she have it written down?
That's
Oh, how callous. I can't believe you're like taking something off a corpse.
We don't even have the corpse. I can't take anything off of it.
She's probably drowned into the quicksand. She was just beside me when it happened.
So where can we get this Sphinx spell? Because we need to get out there.
Thing with Juddles.
What?
Yeah, he will ask you some riddles. That's what Sphinx does around here.
Ugh.
The riddle of the Sphinx.
Riddles.
I wonder what the riddles are. That sounds like fun.
Did you hear any of the riddles?
No, because we were able to go past him with Ara's spell. But, it was her way. She made lots of research to get that spell. She paid a lot of money, of Talas, to get that.
And after you passed the Sphinx, that's when the stone storm came?
After, when we came back with some of the secrets. But all the secrets were in Ara's pouch. Never thought.
Did you encounter the stone storm at the Sphinx, or on your way back, or coming somewhere else?
When we were coming back.
But was it at the Sphinx?
No, the Sphinx just some sort of a big lion with wings. Okay, it's just some sort of a big animal. But he never saw us. He was just walking around the statue. You know that big, the Shining King? That where you were going?
So what could have brought the stone storm?
I don't know. We never saw it. And I don't want to go there. What?
Was it one of the things you tried to bring out?
Ara has read some new stuff about dragons. She read something about dragons.
Do tell.
I don't know. She was just excited about it and ready to bring that to the city. And maybe, she's looking at you, maybe sell it to you. We knew that you were looking at that. She was ready to make money out of you.
Out of me?
Yeah, by selling you what she has discovered, but it's all gone now. It's deep, the core of Anoren.
Well, if everything's buried, was there anything else up there worth going after? Or did she just copy information and bring it back?
She just copied it. It's still there in the Shining King. And yeah, by the way, looking at you, Dunbaar, formations on your illness, but she said that she might sell it to Stonemans too.
Well, it's unfortunate she fell, but good that we're going back in.
And lots of gold on the walls of that secret places that were never visited before. Turov had the map. Did he give it to you?
Nope.
Fortunately, it was the only way to get there.
Well, it sounds like one thing after another is stacking up against us.
Yeah, that's too bad. Oh well. Well, think of all the money you'll save by not having to pay exorbitant fees for all that stuff. I guess we're collecting quite a menagerie of people now. We have this poor guy that doesn't want to go back, and this other wounded guy, and wow. Maybe they should just keep each other company.
Did that Severine Raider follow us?
No. Well,
no.
you kept the guy. The guy that was left alone. You got it with you, isn't it? You know the Severine Raider.
Yeah.
He went off by himself.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was. Well, that was I was thinking. Yeah, he wasn't following you. So
Right.
we
just have Ida.
Ida, yeah.
Oh, we have Ida with us?
Well, at the moment.
We've got a camel for you, though, if you want to go the other way. Too bad we don't have a map, but
I won't go back
okay.
there. I won't survive another storm like that. I'm pretty sure there will be others.
No map?
Nope, no map. Oh well, too bad.
But you committed it to memory, right?
What map?
No, the directions.
Ixnay on the app, May.
The directions to the thing.
Are you out of your mind?
You committed it to memory.
You have Ida looking at both of you, you know.
Oh.
No, I mean, he gave us the directions. And,
Can I have my book?
No wonder these guys are after you.
yeah. It wouldn't be the first time you've called a stone man a blockhead, right? Or at least thought it.
Listen, how many times have I told you not to talk?
You don't like the way I talk?
No, I think it's wonderful. I love the sound of your voice. It's like melodious little bells.
It's like stones scraping against one another.
Can I have my boat?
No.
I'd like to have it back.
I think it was a good trade, if I'm not mistaken. Your life for the bow? No?
Once again, you're against someone who
And-
can negotiate because he's in a bad shape.
And we even put you on a camel. Wasn't that nice of us?
And as we're talking, we start leading the camel forward.
Okay, I'll take the camel. Okay, I'm borrowing you the bow. If you come back alive, I'd like to have it back.
No.
Okay, we'll talk.
Thieves' honors.
Oh, thieves'
Thief?
honors. Thieves' honor.
Who's a thief?
I give him the knuckles. Yeah, thieves' honor. Okay. But I
His
give the
hand,
knuckles
bro.
on his broken hand.
That's suffering.
Since you can't hold the reins, I'm going to have to hold them for you, which means you'll have to follow us in.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you're gonna.
I can handle myself on the other way.
He can hold them in his teeth.
Bye. And I'm going to wave to him with these two fingers. See ya.
Going away, mumbling, grumbling. He's not very happy with what's going on. You can get all 1 plot point for this scene.
So what do we go? What do we do with these stone storms?
I'm pulling my map back out.
The night will be coming, though by the last sunrise, you can see a little figure in the distance. This must be the Shining King that you can see, but you won't be able to reach him before the sun goes down.
Well,
Depending
let's
on what
take
you want
some
to do.
rest. Let's
Take
take
some
some rest here on the dunes.
Rest? I thought you didn't sleep. Or is that just a myth?
I neither confirm nor deny.
And I thought my people were aloof.
So you're making camp?
Yeah.
Sure.
Good. Okay, it's quite casual. The night will be very cold, but you're used to that, in a sense. And it's very quiet around. Maybe a glimpse of the wind through the dunes, making some sort of a flute sound, distant flute sound. Yeah. Probably, are you making a turn during the night?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what may be coming. Right on. During your turn, Ivan, cat's ear can hear something. Paces in the sand coming towards you. Heavy paces. Slowly.
So I start tapping on the guy's shoulders, guys. Guys? Guys?
Yeah.
Something's coming. Something's coming.
You can hear the pounds. And at some point, you can have a glimpse of a silhouette with your cat's eyes seeing in the dark. Well,
I can see. I have enhanced senses.
you have
Also.
that too. Looks like a big cat.
Oh, there's one of your people coming our way.
Maybe. How big?
Oh, taller than a horse?
Oh, that's a big boy. Oh, he must be lift weights.
Look, he's getting slowly towards you. And, well, by the campfire, if you had any. Did you
Yeah.
have? Yeah, well,
Of course, we have a campfire.
yeah, well, you can make more of its features. It has wings. And it's
Oh.
big. It has a human face.
Oh, our Sphinx has come to us.
Oh, neat. Maybe to answer riddles.
How many stun points have I recovered?
3.
You want 3 more?
Huh?
Okay.
No, 4. That's sorry, 4. You have
4.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the night, so 4 stun points. The Sphinx is going around, just looking at you, looking at the camels. And he's just looking. He doesn't say a word. He's just walking around.
And I start actually palming one of these stone engraved runic markings that I have, these items that I use. And I kind of muttered to myself in a low tone, like, so majestic, so beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
At some point, he stops and looks at you. You're all awake. Great.
ooh. I'm glad you're happy.
I'm hungry. Very hungry.
There is some. I see you have wings, and there is some fine camel meat just about a couple miles back, which would taste a lot easier on the stomach than
We
us,
cooked
of
it
course.
for you too.
Yeah, it's all pre-prepared. It's already prepared.
Yeah, I saw them. Was very good. Thanks. But now the camels that I have, it's there. But I never tasted an elf before. But
Yeah.
I have something to ask you. Well, it will be just a test. You seem to be smart. I'd like to test you if that's true. Let me ask you this. Huh? You'd like that? A glass. An empty glass. How much drops of water do you need for it to not be empty anymore?
1. You put 1 in it, it's no longer empty.
Good. You're very good. It was just a test. Now, why are you here around my territory near the big statue? Hmm?
I'm not one to
Right.
be negotiating.
My comrades and I are on a journey of. We are seeking knowledge, and at that point, I proffer forth my forearm, which you can actually see this like cracked stone look to it.
I know about your curse, your people.
It is fabled rumored rather, that this knowledge is contained on the Shining King.
Can be. Lots of great people wrote the walls inside the statue.
And that is why we're here.
Mhm. But you're still in my territory, and I can be hungry. Not much people came recently, though there was these strange rocks flying everywhere. I don't know what they are.
Ah, so you don't know about the stone storms.
No, and I know the answer of any riddles. That one I haven't figured out. I can spare you your camels. I can let you your camels if you can help me get get that riddle out. But I'll make you another one. Yes.
Another riddle
Oh yes.
in exchange for allowing us to pass through
Oh yeah. I will let you pass through.
and allow us to pass back through.
I will let you get near the statue.
Well, that doesn't do us any good.
That will be something. Unless you want to be eaten by me.
That won't do. I just taste like rocks. There's no meat on his bones.
We taste like gristle.
And the cat, well,
Yeah.
He's all hair.
What will you do without your camels?
camels don't taste good either.
Mm.
Yeah, they're delicious. Ever had roast camel? It's awesome.
Shut up!
Oh, now you're telling me to shut up.
Don't like riddles, don't you?
I like riddles.
Just a small riddle because it amuses me. I'm the king of this place.
Okay, so we answer your riddle. You allow us to get close to the statue. Once we're close to the statue, then what? You're gonna come and give us another riddle?
We'll see.
Okay. I like a little
this size here.
fine.
Right on. Listen to that, folks. You're in a room. Every corner, there's a stool. And in front of every stool, there are 3 stools. How many stools there are in that room? You have 4 corners, a stool in every corner, and in front of every stool, there are 3 others. 3 stools. There are 3 stools. How many there are in the...
Well, I mean, if you're in the corner and you're facing the other corners, and there's the three stools in each corner, I look to my comrades and say, "There's 4 stools in the whole."
Wouldn't that be 16?
No, because if you're in the corner, you're facing all the corners. There's 1 in each corner. There's 3, so there's 4 stools in the whole room.
In each corner.
No, one in each corner.
How many stools there are?
4.
Walking around, thinking, sniffing the breed of the nervous camels. And he's looking at you. I won't eat a camel tonight. You are right. And you have 1 plot point in. So you get riddles in a row.
You're right. I thought there were 26. That's a good thing I didn't answer.
Right on.
Well, elves are smart.
I'm going my way. And I hope you have some answers. Because my own little kingdom has been disturbed.
Disturbed by what?
Flying rocks. Come on, I thought elves were smart.
Flying rocks. And he's going in the night. So, restroom break has been called. So, in 2 or 3 minutes, I will come back.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sure it wasn't 26?
26.
So coming back to the main show, there's only one spectator, but yeah, just reminding that we are on a convention called Con Plus One, and it's a charity convention to raise money for Child's Play, which raises money to buy some toys and games in hospitals to help the children have a better stay, be entertained. Right now, we're playing the Cortex game system written by Jamie Chambers. The classic Cortex, because there's a new Cortex game called Cortex Plus. And the setting is taken from RPGS, your Fantasy Toolkit Supersetting, compiled by Sébastien Allard. And we're playing in the kingdom of Anoren, a desert kingdom. So that's what we're doing. Oh, I forgot something. Do I have it? Yeah. Because by the end of this adventure, I'll draw the next RPGS setting that will be played. Yeah, that is a surprise every time. That is part of the experiment, just to make something about this game. So I'm waiting for the other fellows to come back. Oh, let's see.
Yes.
Yes. Doing fine, Ivan?
Yep, doing fine. Been up for, I don't know, let's say I took a little nap, but I've been up for about 20 hours, more or less.
So you did you had a big day of work today?
Yeah. So I think I got up about 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe a little less. But yes, I've been up maybe not quite 20 hours so far, but it's good.
Well, it's quite like me. You know, I've been up in 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I had to hurry to get the children's ready. I had 3 groups of children to entertain today.
Oh, great. Right. Hey, you know what the funny thing is, though, I remember we played at Brigadecon in 2016 was the first time I played with you, and so that was 2 years ago. And I think at some point during the game, your daughter came in, in the room and said good night. And I just saw that picture of you out on Halloween. She got a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, well, she's quite tall for her age. You know, she's 5 years old, but she's one of the tallest of her class.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I have a feeling she will be a tall woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's neat how fast they grow up. Of
Uh,
course, mine are 26 and 23, so a little different.
Yeah. Right on. So, you got the Sphinx letting you ride up to the Shining King. So the next day, while Tim, you have all of your stun points back.
Yay! I can cast Flaming Doom again.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't.
As you're preparing in the morning, taking a small breakfast, you can see, the Shining King far away, a little figure out in the horizon. And suddenly, maybe beside the Shining King, you can see some sort of an explosion.
Whoa.
Rocks flying in the air. You can see the big mushroom of dust.
Run!
Raise it. Oh, it's far away.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like launching towards us.
I know it's a big. Now it's just a frightening scene from far. You're maybe
Maybe it's another elf.
20 miles.
That must be it.
Maybe
my-
20 eyes from it.
Do my elven eyes give me any ability to see any farther?
You have a spell for that.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I think.
Let's see. Spell of inspiration, object location, invisibility, mind touch. I don't see any spell that I have listed.
Far seeing.
It's not listed on my.
It's not there?
It's not on the PDF that you left me.
Oh, no. Okay, I will spell it to you.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Okay.
You may
can
extend your
see-
sight in miles from your current location.
10 miles. Well, no, you can see it. It's about 10 miles, let's say. Just for the good
All right,
of
well,
the movie.
I'm going to go ahead and start casting it.
Okay. Well, do your rolls and add up your stun points depending on how many times you will roll for it.
Let's see,
Quite
it's
a decent one.
alertness plus channeling, so that's 2d10.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10, so I got 1 stunt point. And I roll an 8. Okay, so it took me 2 rounds to get it, so I got 2 stun points.
So describe how this casting goes and what the people see when they see you cast.
Well, I'm going through all my motions of casting the spell, going through all the verbal and somatic incantations, and it looks like a spiritual eagle forms over my face, like this, made out of energy, and it's like it coalesces into these eyes, and my eyes look like they transformed into the telescopic eyes of an eagle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm backing way the hell up as the elf is doing anything.
Right, but well, you can see that there's lots of rocks flying because they are being propulsed, pushed in the air by something. You can see a big cloud of dust and sand thrown out in the air, but something catches your eyes. You can see a shadow flying in the air quite fast and hiding behind the statue. You can see the statue.
Did I get any glimpse of what it might be?
It was fast, but maybe you could try to roll an alertness plus. I know that there's a
history, folklore, magic, discipline. Animals.
Will be more perception, in fact.
Perception
and alert.
Perception and alertness.
Yeah, but the difficulty will be hard. The kind of 11.
11.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a stunt. What do they call it? Yeah, plot point.
How many do you want to spend? Because if you spend 1 plot point, you add a D2, 2 plot points, a D4, 2 plot points, a D6, and so on.
I'll add 2 plot points.
2 plot points to add a D4.
So add a D4. 7. Well, I didn't even need it. Okay, so I rolled an 11, 12, 13.
Ah, well. Okay. Look like a dragon.
Thought so. We have dragons.
And as you
might be dragons' eggs.
As your spell is watching the statue and you realize what you just saw. You look at the statue, stone man, proud one, with a big sword in his hand and a shield. You have made some research about this statue before because what you're seeking. And you know that on his shield there was a symbol, which is a dragon. But it's not there on the shield. The shield is just blank.
Oh, so it's like the symbol of the dragon on his shield came to life and came off. Maybe.
What are you mumbling about, Elf?
So I'm just describing everything that I'm seeing. Ooh, we have a dragon.
Well, yeah, dragon egg. That was great. Why didn't expect there to be a dragon too?
But it seems like the stone man statue
His shield had a dragon on it at one point, but it doesn't have it on there now. I wonder if that dragon came to life off of his shield.
I don't suppose you're thinking maybe like Occam's razor, like it was painted on and the sand blew it off, and there's just a different dragon?
Nah.
No, of course not. It's magic.
Of course.
Yeah.
We went through a desert with a sphinx and a dragon and a giant stone man and a magic bow. Of course it's going to be magic.
Listen, I've been to the desert on a camel with no name.
You can name him if you want.
No, that ruins the mojo.
That will ruin the song that will come out of it.
Oh, yeah, there's a song in there somewhere. So now what?
So is there a, can I get a knowledge roll with an intelligence maybe to see if I know about the history of the Shining King and what?
Without rolling, I can just read the entry. Okay. Practitioners of magic can learn secrets of the past by studying the gold engravings on the walls of this massive 20 stories high statue made out of shining stone, presenting a forgotten king of the old. What is the Age of Kings was a great age, mostly 2,000 years ago. The one true lineage, as they called it. So they made this statue. The only thing that we don't know who is this statue. Who is this statue is exactly what is the name of the person represented by this statue. But lots of prophecies were written on its walls. It's just that most of the prophecies that were already read happened. Okay, they called up. It was talking about the queen that you have right now, as such, and stuff like that, and talk about Junda. But since a new room was discovered by Ida, Tudor, and Ara, well, new secrets can be found.
Wow, really?
I wonder. Yeah.
If the prophecies all come true, then if there's new prophecies in that room, then we could be very rich. We could know what was going to happen. There's got to be some kind of information we can capitalize in there. Oh, and your dragon egg, of course. And
I'm wondering if we might be able to figure out some way of getting this dragon and this stupid sphinx to fight each other while we escape.
12 plot points to do that. No. I can make a calculation if you just want.
I have 10 plot points. How many you guys got?
10. Well, no. 10 plot points. You can make that even happen. The Sphinx fighting the dragon. That's how the game works. You can control the game that way.
Right. But we'd like to make it storyline. Weave it into the story somehow.
Well, we can find the Sphinx and tell him exactly what these stone storms are from.
We have to find that out first.
Well, we know it's the dragon.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. You think?
Yeah. Because as soon as he took off, there was this big storm of stones that flew up in the air.
And you want an egg of one of those, huh?
Yes.
Well, and imagine he could eat the dragon.
Or
the dragon
they
could eat
just fight each other to the death while we run away.
Yeah, I had a couple guys do that once in another city, but that's a different story.
Right.
Well, in the meantime, we have to get there without getting killed. No better time than the present.
Well, they managed to get down to the statue, the other group. It was just on their way back that they got attacked.
So you suggest we stay there?
No, if we find this Sphinx again, tell them what's there, and while they're all engaged with each other,
We go down and find the secrets.
I suppose.
And then get away.
So we need to go back and entice the Sphinx.
Because he wants information. He loves information.
I think he likes camels too. Camels are delicious.
Nah.
I don't mind doubling up on a camel.
Oh, can we eat yours?
I don't care. I have no affinity towards this camel.
Wait,
Is
we
your
have
camel
4. No, we gave one to Ida. Okay.
Yeah, we gave one to that dude.
Does your camel have a name?
It's Camel.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you say we go check out the statue first? We can't exactly go to the Sphinx with no information.
Sure. Do we want to try to sneak down? Leave the
We're-
camels hitched somewhere and then skulk our way down?
There's nothing here but sand.
Oh, is there no rocks or anything? It's just sand as far as we can see?
Yeah, well, since sunlight is quite hot today and makes you see things very clearly, yeah, there are some rocks scattered here and there, big rocks and smaller ones. And yeah, well, your experience with quicksands make you see that there might be some quicksands on your way, so you have to be quite careful.
Be careful. So we could sneak there, I suppose, but let's see. We have a flying sphinx and a flying dragon, and we're probably going to be the only objects on the sand outside of rocks. So we'll just have to look like sand.
I can do that.
Well, that's easy for you. You look like a rock.
Well, Ivan, you have a in plain sight talent.
Yeah, I do.
And I think,
I can turn invisible.
yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, well, we can do that. He
So
looks like
I
a
think
rock.
all in, every one of you has a way to not be seen.
Okay, let's sneak.
I'm going to think back through all my history and reading about dragons to see if there's any information that I might know. Like of the folklore test, maybe.
No need to roll. I take into account that you're an elf with your great age, and your people have an obsession about elves. No, the dragons. Sorry. So, well, I'm reading about the dragons. Well, this one is special. You don't know what type of dragon this is. You know more about dragons, the normal dragons. Is it the normal one? We don't know. They don't cast magic, but they have, they can breed stuff. Fire, usually. What else? Well, I can tell you a technical comment about that. In Cortex, you have the scale. If you want to fight a dragon, well, beware. It's a large scale, which means that every point of damage he's doing to you will be multiplied by 10.
Bad idea.
Yeah. I was trying to think of, like, is there a time of day where they don't see well, like at night, dusk, dawn?
They have blind sense.
Okay, so any time of day they can see. Okay.
Yeah.
I just saw that dragon movie where they couldn't see at dusk. I just had that stuck in my head. So it's kind of hard. I'll have to turn invisible. You have to do your stone thing, and you'll have to do whatever you can do.
Have to meld with the earth.
I'm sand.
Yeah, you can't see me.
It works. Okay.
Well, you don't. So, how do you approach?
Let me cast my spell first.
Yeah.
Hide the camels.
I'm gonna start doing that chameleon thing.
So it takes me 3 rounds to cast a spell. So I get 3 stun points.
3 stun points. You're a little out of breath. While Ivan, you're in plain sight, just makes you kind of naturally invisible.
I'm kind of doing that chameleon thing where I'm just like something waving in the wind.
While Dave, with the stone man, how can you get out of sight? Well, you look like the stone.
Well, while he is casting the spell, because I would rather he go into this just in case with less stun, I'm going to heal him with Junda's blessing.
Right on. Roll a d6. Simply roll a d6. That will be the number of stun he will get back.
4.
Hey, I'm back to 0.
Well, all right.
Okay, so it's kind of because I had to wait for him to finish, and I kind of had to just sort of, because I am magical by the means of Junda, I imbued him with the healing touch, and then as I look around and realize both of them are gone, I just kind of get close to the ground and I start sort of moving, sort of like rolling rocks, if you will.
Right on. I guess you can try something here. It will be agility, discipline, and steady call against the dragon. You will be probably the most easy target unless you you succeed against an opposed roll against the dragon. He has alertness D8. I'll be open about that. Blind sense D8. And perception, blind sense D10, another. So that's what I will roll. D10, D8, D8, and that will be an opposed roll against what you have.
Why don't you tell them about the map too?
So I got an 11, but I guess I need to burn some plot points here.
Yeah, I'll since I haven't rolled, I'll let you use plot points to add dices. Something to know about plot points and dices is that the minimum number that your dice can roll is the number of plot points you have spent. So if you spend 4 plot points, you get a D8, but the minimum number will be a 4. Maybe I haven't mentioned it before, so for some of your rolls, but that's something to consider in that game system.
Okay, that makes things easier.
Oh yeah. I forgot to tell that. So how many plot points you want to spend?
I'll spend 4, and then that pushes it to a 16.
You have
so it's better.
So I will roll this. If I beat you, the beast will see it. 16, you said?
Yes.
I got 22.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So, well, both of you, Tim and Ivan, you are near the foot, the knuckles of the statue. Okay, the entrance that Tuvar wrote on his map, and waiting for Dave to come. He's probably a couple of meters away, a couple of yards away, and then you see coming out of the sky something clouding the sun, a dragon flying around and making a move to make a plunge towards the stone man.
I start casting Spell of Inspiration because I'm inside, right?
You can be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be inside if I can.
Okay, well, no, you're not inside. The door has to be open.
Oh, okay, it's not open. Okay.
So it depends if Ivan wants to open the door or something like that.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
will.
gonna
I
drop
will.
my.
I will run to open that door in a
All right.
heartbeat.
I think you have a skill for that. The rogue.
I don't know if I do.
I'm not sure though too. Well, pickpocket, it will be covered.
No covert.
No covered or okay. Well, you can do a covered skill with agility to make sure that the door is open. The difficulty of 11. It's hard to open.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, this is where I'm going to buy some plot. I'm going to spend 3 plot points because I really want to get through this door.
If you do open it, Tim could be inside that door and cast his spell.
And me too? Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
So you're adding a D6 to your roll. Is that what it is?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Because I really, really want to get in that door. And that is an 12.
Oh! You opened the door. It was hard to push, but you were able to find, the right crack in the sand to open it. Now the elf is inside and wants to roll for inspiration.
I'm going to cast Spell of Inspiration. What it does, you or your motivated perform better until your next turn, or an affected ally turn, so that you can do something better. You gain +1 skill step up on all actions. That's what I'm attempting to cast on our stone man.
Which can be quite good. So let's try roll this if it's worked now.
Ooh, 6. I'm gonna burn 2 plot points to roll an additional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fate is on your side. So depending on what you'll do, Dave, with your character,
I rolled just enough. I rolled 15 total.
Okay. So Dave, depending on what you'll try to do this turn, you will have a bonus on your skill. So if you want to run, you'll have at least a D2.
Yeah, +1 skill step up on all actions.
Yeah, well, since he doesn't have any athletics, he has D0. Well, you will get to D2. What are you trying to do? Well, you can make an initiative against the dragon. It could be something.
Yeah, I guess we should start with that.
Agility plus alertness. Yeah, D6 plus D8 in my case. What you will get on your side, I have 10.
I have 8.
Dragon's getting towards you. Are you trying to dodge?
Yeah, that would probably be best.
Right on.
Remember, you have a +1 step up on your.
Well, you have a D2 on your dodge. You have to get agility, or you can use your strength here.
Where did I stop? Was I near the Stone King? Or was that beyond the door?
If you take a normal run, you can reach.
Yeah, I'm going to sprint and try to jump toward the door or reach.
Make your dodge. So it will be D8 plus D2.
So that's a total of a 6. Swear I'm going to have to burn plot points.
I haven't rolled yet, so yeah, you can do that.
So I'm going to roll a d6. So it's an 11.
All right. 11 will be hard for the dragon. Let me tell you. I'm just I feel dumb. I can't find the skill. All right. All right. I will roll something. 11-year-old. Right on. He's taking a plunge, breathing rocks. You have a big wave of rocks following you like a tsunami. And it's
Get
kind
ready
of
to close the door.
lift the rocks behind you. You can see a big wave coming at you, but right in time to get through near the doorway. What are you doing?
Close the door.
Yeah, closing the door.
So you jump in the hole of the door?
Yep.
Right on. Well, as you close the door is being pushed by a storm of rocks. And yeah, make all a kind of an agility roll against a difficulty of 3.
Just straight agility.
Straight agility. Yeah. Well, you can. Ivan, you can have sure-footed on that.
I rolled
to push the door closed.
Yeah.
Could I just say strength if I just bear down and
Okay.
shoulder?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And steady calm, because I'm.
No time for that.
All right.
How much?
11.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 3.
3 straight.
I got a 6.
Okay. It was closed. It has been shaking all around. Dave, make an endurance roll since Basilisk by is getting through your nerves against a difficulty of 4.
So that is a total of a 10.
Okay. Hurts. You're inside.
Whoa.
Well, we're in here. We might as well see what we have.
It's dark.
We got a big dragon.
Well, that's out
as
there.
I kind of lean against the wall and I slide down and I just kind of lean back and I put my head. Whoa. I think I saw my life flash before my eyes.
It's dark, like pitch dark.
Quite pitch dark. So Dave, don't say a thing. It could. Well, if you want, if you were wise enough to bring some lightning with you, it will cost you plot points.
I brought a torch.
6 plot points. Do you have
6?
that?
Oh,
Oh, I'm not that wise.
I'll lead him by the hand because I have enhanced vision.
Well, you do have lightning. Isn't that a lightning bow?
Lightning bow.
Oh, if you draw it, does
it will cost less to make the lightning bow a lightning bow. Maybe 3 plot points.
Yeah, I spent my plot points making sure that I didn't die.
You don't have it.
I have one left.
So your bow is making light.
It's
Okay,
making
well that's
a little bit of light. Okay.
All
that's
right.
good.
You have quite a clear path on the map leading to that room.
Oh, to where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How convenient.
Well, they must have found this one, so
Would
Let's
you
see.
trust that?
They made it this far.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you're getting. There are stairs, corridors, ladders, and you get across all sorts of rooms. Lots of them have some writings on them, but these are not the rooms that these are not the special room you were getting at. Though on your way there are golden carvings on the wall. At some point, there's a blurry part on the map, though.
Uh-oh.
Not sure. It has been written and rewritten over. Like, if he brought correction to his map, but it's hard to say what you should do there. You are in front of 2 staircases, one right, one left, a little angle like that. On the left one, there seems to be some lights, reflection of your reflecting back from your boat.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. More light's good, right?
It's reflecting back from the bow, so there's like
Yes.
a mirror or something?
Yeah, like if the walls were getting the lights of the bow and, you know, like small mirrors.
Oh, I want to see what that is.
You want to sneak up there and look?
Okay. I can sneak up there with my light source.
Well, I can hold it back towards the front of the stairs so you're not glowing as you're going up.
Okay, I probably won't cast a shadow either. I hand him the... No, I'm holding the bow. This is my bow.
All right.
This is my bow. I'm gonna go up the stairs, looking to see what these things are that are shiny.
Well, that's a room with a door, but on the wall there are jewels. You know, layers of jewels.
Ooh.
Engraved in the wall.
Let's see if I can pry any of them out.
The demise of every rogue.
I want a jewel. Come on, I want a jewel. Let's see if I can pry one of these jewels out of the wall.
Okay, as you try to remove one of them, well, that part of the floor is just cracking and empties under your foot.
Wow!
And deep down below, this is a pit of snakes.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
what's happening up
Aspects.
there?
So
I'm jumping.
jumping right on. You were quite surprised by this. It will be an average roll. So it's a 7. You want
Okay.
to avoid that.
So what am I rolling here? Jump plus what?
Agility.
Jump and agility and lightning reflexes.
Lightning reflexes would be sound on this one. It's a difficulty of 7. If you fail, you simply fall face down on snakes.
Mm.
But the
Okay,
stones
simply,
fall out first,
simply.
though.
All right, simply. All right.
I'm seeing a trend here. We need to wrap a rope around this.
That's 13.
cat.
That's 14.
Oh, incredible success.
Incredible.
So, how did you get out of this one?
As the pit's opening up there, I'm just like doing this somersault backflip. Did I get the jewel out of the wall? I got the jewel out of the wall. I swear
Yeah.
I did. I'm somersault backflip, holding the jewel, holding the bow. Just like it's incredible to watch.
If
Okay,
any of us were up there to see it, it would have been incredible.
I know. Nobody ever sees me do these amazing stunts.
okay. Since the floor kind of broke down at this place, okay, all the jewels are falling down and are breaking. This is just glass.
Oh.
And everything they are revealing skeletons coming out of it.
Ah.
Let's be grognard a little. Yeah, skeletons coming out and trying to get you.
Are you saying skeletons?
Yes, it sure is.
Okay, sorry.
There's 6 of them. And they're coming out of the stairs. They're coming out of the room. They're trying to circle you, trying to push you. The snake's pit.
Are they in front of the pit or behind it so they can get towards us?
The pit is quite well. They kind of they're surrounding you. Let's say the pit is lying on one of the wall, and there's
Okay.
a passage around it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's like the whole stairway up from wall to wall fell in. Okay.
No, there's a passage. So there are, there are two behind you. There are maybe an Ivan, two behind Ivan, let's say on the other side of the hole, since he jumped back, and two just in front of the hole, but they are coming at you.
Well, we know something right away, because the pit doesn't completely take up the entire passage. It was not designed by Gary.
No, designed by me. No, he needed some skeletons good around. So right. I'll try the alertness and agility. Well, they don't have much. Let's do an initiative on that.
So are they coming downstairs towards us?
Yeah, they're
just
turning over. Yeah, they want to take you into that pit, so they will get at you.
All right. The only offensive spell I have is my Flaming Doom, so I'm just gonna have to use my scimitar.
Oh, it's CDL. How he handles scimitar.
I got a 16 initiative.
Dave, how much do you have?
I thought we were. Give me just a second. I thought the cat was going to solo him.
I only have a 6.
That is a 7.
Your initiative looks like what?
7?
Yeah, and Tim.
6.
Right. Well, you're all faster than the skeletons.
Oh.
Let's begin with the cat. 2 skeletons is getting at you, trying to push you in the pit.
Oh, yeah.
But you're faster than them.
Yeah. Ay. Now, with this, if I can go full defensive, can
I? The way it works is that instead of attacking, you can just use your action to defend.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And we're like really close. We're like melee range, where I have no chance to use a bow. So let's see.
You can use a bow to the skeletons that are on the other side of the hole.
Right, but they're not next to me, so that I don't care about that. I care about me.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm just frantically dodging, freaking out.
You're trying to get somewhere with your dodge, trying to move somewhere.
Try to get behind us so you can shoot your bow from behind.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, you can get around the hole and join them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do the whole time. Yep.
Dodge and agility and sure-footed.
Okay.
Against what the skeleton will try to do to you, which is a total of 3. You already, without rolling, you got it.
Yes, but I want to roll because I'm so cool.
Just in case you have an extraordinary success.
That is a 12. That is a 13. So not really.
That is an extraordinary success. So tell me how you get out of it.
Like somersaulting, cartwheels. I'm actually doing cartwheels down that little narrow strip along the pit, getting away from the skeletons, trying to get to my friends. Just once again, it's like Olympic quality.
Right on. He gets past between skeletons easily, and then
I was looking at the wrong character when I saw my scimitar. I don't have a scimitar.
So you have a cat coming beside you, Tim, and what are you doing? The skeletons are getting down the stairs to take you, and your friend, Holman.
I don't have any weapons. I was looking at the wrong character when I saw scimitar.
Oh, you have your scimitar.
Oh, I have a scimitar?
Yeah, you should. I don't know why it wasn't written.
Because
no.
I was looking at the stone man when I saw scimitar. I was looking at the wrong one.
Well, I can imagine you having a scimitar since you have melee weapon. No, you don't have melee weapon.
Yeah,
that's why. No, you don't have any weapons.
Only
I'm going to
Sharp
pull out
tongue.
my dried fruit and try to hit one in the head and try to knock it back into the pit.
Oh yeah, you have to throw hard.
Yeah.
D2 in your ranged weapon.
Can
You will
I
have
add
to
my
roll
agility?
your strength. You want to
Oh,
push?
strength?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you want to push. Unfortunately, well, no, it will be agility. Well, you're right about.
Okay. Agility,
But strength will
D8, so
be the if you succeed. Difficulty is 3.
oh, so I'm rolling agility and my.
Ranged weapon. D2.
Okay, so that's a 9.
Which is a success. Rolled your strength, simply as that.
Okay, my strength is a D4. Oh, that's a 4.
I roll a D6 for the skeletons. You rolled a 1. So, yes, you really had that pitch. And he falls down in the pit. 1 skeleton less. Dave.
All right. Internal medicine, while it applies, of course, to regular folks, I have knowledge of the structure of the body.
Yes.
And I would like to use my scimitar to strike at the where the knee meets the the kneecap,
Right.
with strength to in hopes to just literally sever the leg. So that's using it.
What? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah. Strength with internal medicine. I accept that.
Okay.
Healer's touch could be used. Strangely. So
I know it's a little weird, but I thought that it seemed like it would work because I'm using my medicine knowledge.
Since you are seeing the bone.
Okay, that is a total of a 15.
Man, you break one of the skeleton. No need to roll. You just break his leg. Only 4 left. Which it's their turn, and well, they missed the cat, but they're getting at you, Dave and Tim. So they're making both an attack against your innate defense. Innate defense, you either chose to make it a 3 as a difficulty or roll your agility instead. The danger here is that you can roll below 3.
I'll roll my agility. 3 is low for agility. I rolled a 6.
Okay. Right. You get 3 stun and 2 wounds.
Oh, they hit me?
Yeah, they got you. And Dave, do you keep it at 3 or?
I'm gonna roll my agility.
Try this.
I got a 6. That was a max roll.
Only got a 5, so he missed you.
Don't I get something for rolling a? Well, I think that's only on my turn. So.
Yeah, which now it's the cat's turn.
The cat.
Okay. Am I far enough away to use the bow? That's the question.
Well, you're quite near, but it would be easy to get back a couple of steps and try to fire that famous bow.
I will do that. I will try to fire this famous bow.
All right, so make your roll against a difficulty of 3.
All right. So that's bows plus agility, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is only a 4.
Well, roll a D10 damage, D10 wound.
Ooh, because it's lightning. 4.
Well, it kind of shatters some of its bone. Can see, but the structure is still holding him a little, even though he's quite numb. Tim.
The story was overrated.
I really don't have anything. I pull my sextant out of my bag and throw it at the one that was injured.
Right on, to see if it... Okay, make the same trick as you did the turn before.
Oh, I rolled max on everything, so that's a 14.
14, which is an
Oh
extraordinary.
no! Wait, that 6 should be a 2. So it's a 10 total.
Nevertheless, it's an extraordinary success, which means that the skeleton you just hit, well, stumbles and he kind of fall behind you, between you, and he just get past to you. You know, you kind of you are able to avoid it as he's passing by you, but he's just falling down the stairs. 3 left.
One of those.
Dave.
All right, going for it again. This time I'm going for the where the spine meets the hip.
Yeah.
Or the that is an 11 total.
Man, you just break the skeleton, another skeleton again. They are quite easy to fight. There's only 2 left, but once again, they will get at the bow, the most nearest, which is the same boat of you. Do you roll your agility or not?
I roll my agility. I roll a 4.
Oh,
yeah, I rolled agility with a 1.
oh.
A botch.
Well, Tim.
I actually proffered my arm and put it into its mouth or something.
Tim. 5 stun. 5.
Oh.
He just rips through your skin. While Dave, you got a 1. Oh man, that will hurt. 6 stun, 5 wounds. How many stuns do you have, Tim?
I have 9.
And how many wounds?
7.
Which is more than your total.
No, 12 is my total.
Well, yeah, but you have to add both to know what kind of total you have.
Oh, add them together. Okay.
And how much does it give? See, 9 plus 7, it's 16?
Yeah.
You fall unconscious.
Okay.
And you have I
didn't have any more sextons to throw at him anyway.
No, it's over now. And it says it. Okay, the stun. I will just have give me a second. I just want to read something.
Oh, he's reading that section called "Is Tim Dead or Just Knocked Out?"
Oh, I'm just
page
knocked
94.
out.
Okay, you can make an endurance roll, Tim.
Endurance?
Yeah.
Strength, endurance.
Against-
Endurance is D6 and D10.
Yeah. Against
What do I have to-
7.
That shouldn't be too hard. That's 8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay, you can be still awake on this turn.
Okay.
While Dave, did you meet up your total? No. If you had everything, your wounds and your stun.
So looking at the character sheet, it looks like I have 16 stun and 16 wound.
Well, yeah. How many stun did you get? Okay, it was 6.
You got me 6 stun and then 5 wounds. So
okay, yeah. Okay, you're okay for now. Yeah. Okay. No penalties, but Tim, you're feeling quite dizzy.
Yeah.
But it's it's Ivan's turn. The ball.
Killing skeletons.
The 2 left.
I didn't shoot the skeleton that hurt my friend.
Yeah. But
Which one is my friend?
Yeah, that's the question.
since there are melee botches will happen if you both of your dice are rolling 1 or 2s. Okay. If both the dice are doing this result.
Right.
Because you're firing in a melee.
It'll be fine. The elf already fell down. He is a small target. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Okay. So bow is split. So I'm gonna shoot near the elf. I'm gonna shoot the skeleton near there.
All right. Try it.
Oh, and that is a 4.
Did you roll? What are your first die rolled a what?
My first die was a 3, and the second die was a 1.
4 is enough.
I know they weren't both 2s.
Yeah, and roll the d10 for damage.
Okay, all right. And that is a 5.
Okay, same result. You blow out some of its rib with a great strip of thunder. Tim, your skeleton has just been ripped apart.
I crawl away.
Right.
I don't have any more sextants to throw at it.
Hey, sextant. They seem to do better damage than a bow.
And Dave, what are you doing?
I'm going to grab up this stone symbol with the runes on it and kneel down and sort of press it against his his thigh as he's crawling away from me, and call on Jendar's blessing to
right on
give him healing.
All right. How many wounds do you have, Tim? Just remind me.
I have 7 wounds.
Okay.
Can I roll medicine with that and intelligence, or
7 wounds and 9 stuns?
You have to roll 11 on that.
Or is this first aid?
I think it's the same number on both cases, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You have D10 either.
Yeah, that's a total of a 10.
You use a plot point.
Oh, I have a D10 on first aid, and
you can add Eater's Touch, D6. You have an asset called Eater's Touch. You have intelligence and first aid.
Oh, right. So I rolled. Sorry, let me roll the D8 because of an intelligence check with that. So it's still a 10. I got another 3, and then the healer's touch is a D6, and that's 3.
16, which is quite nice. Roll the D6. That's the number of wounds you remove.
5.
5
Hey,
wounds.
I'm down to 2 wounds. I'm at 7 stun.
Okay, that's quite nice. You're not under the obligation of rolling again, but there's a skeleton falling on your back, Dave.
Ah!
You can't roll. And now, well, you'll have 5 wounds, 5 stun.
Can I roll agility, or you can't? Because I was concentrating, I can't.
No, I say, yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
Well, no, you can roll it. There's no.
I got a 6.
Well, okay. It's 4 stun, 3 wounds.
Okay.
It's kind of ripping up your back.
My icy fingers claw your back.
Oh,
Kill
once
this
again,
last
I will shoot right near
Well,
my friends.
An easy target. 3 difficulty. Shoot your bow.
Of course. Because I'm panicking and I just want to kill the skeletons, and I'm sure I won't hit my friends.
Is there only 1 left?
2, but it wanted the one that's already damaged.
13.
Oh, that will hurt. You just blow out one of the skeleton with lightning. No need to roll.
That's better.
Yeah. Tim, you're back on your sense, and there's one remaining skeleton coming your way.
I don't have anything. I have no weapons.
Don't you have a telescope or something?
Aren't there weapons on the ground because of the skeletons?
Oh,
Hit him with a thigh bone, a
there are
fever.
lots of bones.
I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the skull of the one that just attacked me. I'm gonna throw it at the other one.
Skull.
There's a great chance. Try to make the trick again.
Okay, so agility plus ranged weapons. That's a D8 and a D2.
And I give you 1 plot point for throwing anything at any.
So that's only a 4, though.
Which may be enough. Roll your strength.
Strength? That's not going to be much. I have a D4 in strength. That's a 2.
Okay. I rolled a D6. And I rolled a 1. You beat him. So he kind of loses footing and falls on the ground, which makes him a very easy target. To Dave. If you want to attack him.
Yeah. So there's one left.
Yeah. Trying to get on his feet.
Trying to claw at his feet. That's not going to happen. Going again with internal medicine, this time trying to sever the head from the spine. That's a 13 total.
Exactly nowhere to hit. The red rolls down the stair, and the body of the skeleton, all the bones are kind of disassembled.
I have this picture in my head of the skeleton's head that you threw at the other skeleton, 2 coconuts hitting each other. That sound, you know.
Yeah, I made that.
It's nuts.
It was a hard fight. You hear a strange sound in corridors, or genre
Up the stairs with the glass gems, or somewhere else?
the other staircase.
The other staircase. There's the.
Oh, are there more? I'm gonna peek around the corner and see if I can see anything up that staircase.
You can see that the stairs are climbing, and at some point they stop. You don't see, like if there was nothing.
I'm just gonna crawl around and collect some skulls. I need something to throw and get my sextant back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use Jinda's blessing to heal myself.
yeah.
Yeah, you're worse off than I am.
Let's see if I can figure out what the sound is.
That goes towards wound initially.
You don't. Yeah.
Okay.
The sound you don't really know. You just see the staircase. You're sure that it's coming from that path. Staircase at some point stops. And, well, the more you look at it, you can see that at some point it kind of reappears a little higher, like if a part of the staircase disappeared. But in a strange way, like if it melted. You can see the other part of the staircase, that is beginning a little higher, and it kind of like if the stone kind of frozen in big stone drips.
That's weird. Well, I'm gonna go up there and see what that looks like. Being insatiably curious. Completely forgetting the fact that I just caused almost the death of the entire party.
Well, you get at the last available stair, and you can feel that something or big tunnel has been kind of digged in the statue at this place, but something that melted the stone and it's kind of frozen that way after it passed. Getting on the upper stairs can be possible by a big jump. If you like a rope, there might be some handles with the frozen rocks.
I shout, "Hey guys, you gotta take a look at this. Hey." And pull out my map too to see if there's anything, but it looks like that's probably the part where the map gets kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
Can we sit still for a while?
Sit still for what?
I just lay on the ground, put my head on the ground.
How many times, just out of character, how many times can I use Jinda's healing?
Yeah, that's not clear, huh? I guess once per encounter.
Per person.
Yeah.
So I've already used it on Ellendil and myself, so
Yeah.
I need to wait. Hey, You see all this red?
Yeah.
This nice slick stone? As I'm
Yeah.
kind of leaning against the wall. Pretty color, huh?
Oh,
Listen, if
you're hurt.
a little faster, you won't get hurt so much. Run, you know?
I clutch my sextant to my chest and I lay on the ground.
So I'm going to do a healing. Since I can't do Junda's touch, I'm going to do, I can at least bandage. So I'm going to use healer's touch on myself and Ellendil.
Okay.
So that's first aid and intelligence and healer's touch.
Yeah, let's try this.
18 for Ellendil. Is that a D6 of healing?
Not clear what you can do with that agreement. I'll go to the eating skill. Yeah, that's some sort of a null in the game.
So the healer's touch, when it comes to dealing with illness, treating wounds, or comforting those on death's door, comforting Ellendil on death's door.
I'm sorry you're going to die.
I can add my trait die when diagnosing or dealing with anything related to healing, including magical. If you have this trait at a D6 or higher, any plot points you use on the roll include this trait count for more. Increase the bonus dice you get from spending plot points by a +2 step. This only works on plot points spent before the roll, not those you spend after. But I did get an 18 total.
An average difficulty test might include diagnose a cold or disease properly.
It looks like you're really hurt there, Mr. Elf.
Yeah, you're bleeding.
You get the crap beat out of you.
Good. Well, yeah, we can remove 2 wounds or 2 stuns for him.
I'd rather the stuns so I can actually do something.
Okay. And then that's 9, 16 for me.
Yeah,
So
you can remove 2. Yeah.
2 under, 2 stun.
Well, yeah. But it's not there. I have to check out. It's I do it more fantasy-like.
That's fine.
All right, but all right. Now, do you have any stun points left, Tim?
I have 7 still.
Okay, we can do some stuff. You have the melted staircase.
I'm gonna listen to see if I can understand because I have I'm on the wrong character again. I have perception hearing of the D8. Can I tell what this strange sucking sound is? I'm assuming it's not Ross Perot up there doing mouth sound.
It sounds like sand falling down and suddenly stopping.
Sounds like there's some sand falling up there.
Maybe.
What did you see up there?
So, like the part of the staircase is all melted, but it looks like we can get across. We just need to use a rope. I could probably jump across it, and then we could all get across, and there's handholds, but something looks like it melted it. I don't know what. Pretty fascinating, huh?
Wonderful.
You want to get that dragon egg, don't you?
Can we just rest for a little bit?
You've been resting for like half an hour.
Yeah, well, if you rest half an hour, you can get back 1 stun.
Okay. That's better than nothing. I'm down to 6 stun. Sure, let's go.
Yeah, drive it like you stole it. It's a 1 shot, right?
You only die once.
Okay, so
you die once.
You rest. All the while you rest and eat a little something, you can hear the sound once in a while. Yeah, and but it has some echoes. You feel somehow a shade the statue shaking. You can feel the stair shaking, like if something was moving the statue, pushing it. Not big earthquake, but just a little shake that comes and go once in a while.
You guys feel that?
Definitely.
Am I going crazy?
Shaking.
Tremors.
Wonder what that is. You think it's a dragon?
I don't think so. It's too regular.
Dragons are irregular?
Well, I mean, it didn't seem like he was be doing something at a regular pace. It seems more mechanical.
Rhythmic.
Cosmic. That's cool. Well,
somehow at the bottom of the staircase where we came from, you can see the doorway kind of begin to melt with the sound closer than it was. And the stairs are beginning to melt. Coming up to you.
The stairs are melting away?
Yeah, like if they were becoming sand. And somehow the door dropped. And you can see on one of the wall something coming out of the wall, which seems a big wing, skinny wing, coming out of the wall. And then
it's coming out of the wall. And the stairs
yeah, you have the staircase, you have a wall. You can see the wing coming out of the wall, the melting. You can see a paw. Which
I look back at the elf.
Like paw coming out of the wall.
I look back at the elf. I'm so glad we waited, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
We could have been gone by now. Oh, good feeling gone.
It's at the bottom of the stairs, of course. There's the other part of the stairs with the big hole between it.
How big is the hole?
Jumpable.
Yeah, jumpable. A lot better than this thing.
So we can jump past the wing?
The wing, well, the wing is at the bottom of the stairs. I was guessing you were in the stairs, were you?
Yeah, we were going up the stairs. We were going to jump past the hole that he had seen.
Yeah, it was behind you. That danger was behind you, by the way.
Oh, okay, it's behind us. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe the explanation wasn't clear, but it was. You can see behind you some of the wall melting and a big wing coming out of it.
Let's hurry up the stairs.
Yeah, I start picking up Ellendil a little bit, helping him up, and
way ahead of you.
Get ready to shoot stuff.
Trying to jump?
Oh yes.
Difficulty of 3. Strength or agility, and jump if you have it.
Agility. Oh, that's a 2.
You need a point.
I'll burn one of my plot points.
Ooh.
So I'm down to
you're close.
4.
Dave.
8.
You are able to do it. And Ivan.
14.
Okay. It's just Ellendil that has some difficulties, grabbing up the first stair. But you're able to climb, and you're going up.
Yeah, I gotta keep going up.
Okay, as you're going up, you end up in a big room with big columns in it. And it looks like something Turov wrote on his map, which leads to a doorway open. And he has made an arrow telling that it's a secret entrance that is open there. That it's not secret anymore, but it's there.
This looks like the place.
The melting has stopped behind you.
Well, that's good news.
I don't like the looks of that, though. How are we going to get out of here? No. This is bad. This is really bad. Whose idea was it to keep going?
Yours.
Yes.
Don't get catty, okay?
Okay, so I'm just gonna look inside of this place with the secret door.
Okay, so at the end, far end of this big room with columns, there's that doorway. You can see that. Well, the walls are there. Lots of writings, and yeah, probably some secrets are written there.
I'm just gonna start examining everything.
You can read the stuff.
I can't.
Oh, you can. You can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
In fact, it's written in old stone language. I presume that you have maybe studied it a little since you're in Anoren.
Okay.
So you're all able to read that since it's a language that is quite common in this country.
I'm just gonna start writing down secrets.
Right. Your search leads you to some secrets. You have some cues on the eggs on where you're coming from. People has traveled there. There was once a big island with lots of dragon in it, so there might be eggs, and there are some secrets on where the eggs could hide on this island called Nosidar. You know about this island because your folk elves are having orcs slaves to dig and find the eggs since a lot of years, but never found them. But you have the clue you need to find them there.
Oh, so I don't have any here.
Well,
You got a big one.
are you trying to get on this place? Do you do or?
I'm just looking to see if there's anything that I don't know that's not history, and I'm just writing it down in my journal.
Right on. Ivan, do you go in that room too?
Oh yeah.
Right. And
Reading on
they,
the walls. I'm looking for anything like predictions about sports teams that win. Anything.
oh yes,
Anything I can use. Anything I can use for like gain.
I'll make you make an alertness perception check.
All right. Okay, let's see. Alertness. Blah blah blah. Where is it? D12
And D6.
and D6. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Dave, want to do something in that room?
Yeah, I'm looking for answers to the basilisk lullaby.
Yeah, you have a recipe. And origin of that illness. It's the dragon that brought it. A stone dragon.
Oh, and we have a stone dragon here.
How much did you have, Ivan?
I got a 6.
For 1 plot point, I can get you a big clue.
I wish I had one. but I spent my last plot point to make my bow glow.
Right on. You can hear strange sound.
Can I lean over and offer a plot point by suggesting a way to interpret what he's reading?
You can see him struggling, and yeah, you can give him a plot.
Ah, what a softie.
And suddenly, there's something strange about this room. Lots of, up, the ceiling and the wall, all the decoration that is surrounding. One of them has no decoration at all. It's just plain straight and oddly made for such a nice room.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take a look.
It's kind of some sort of cement, and it's kind of a little farther away from the wall than the other orders.
Doesn't look right. I just start poking around, see if there's soft or anything.
Probably sure that it's hiding something.
Okay, I can see if I can get into it. If I can open it or dig through it or.
Yeah, well, you can scratch and kind of make some sort of a dust that is falling on the ground. Yeah. At some points, you can get there's some sort of a sword hidden there.
So I'm trying to pull it out.
At some point, the sword falls with you on the ground. The sword looks like a version that you can hold in your hand, but it's quite a copy of what the statue is holding.
Oh.
The giant version.
Oh, look at this. Things like this really come in handy, like when skeletons or something are attacking you. They're a lot better than like a sextant or something.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I have no knowledge of how to use it, so you should keep it.
You should try to find one of these for yourself.
I have these skulls, and I pull out some of my skeleton skulls.
I like this. I'm sure this is worth money. I'm keeping this.
I have everything I need right here. And I'm clutching my notebook, and I put it back into my backpack.
Right. You have everything you need. You don't have the eggs, but you have a mean to have them and protect your nation. All the while, you on the sword, there's something written in it.
Can I read it?
Yeah, it's written in stone, in the stoneman languages that you can read, and for the king against dragons.
For the king against dragons, huh? Well, this should be wielded by a champion. I look into my friends. So I put it on my back.
Dave,
sure, it's worth a lot of money.
You find an answer. The recipe of what can you use to end this illness? Yeah, and where to find it.
So the recipe. Go ahead.
Yeah, for the Basilisk Lullaby.
So I think that the recipe probably includes a specific plant that grows in a specific region, but it's not just the plant. It's coupled with the egg of a specific bird that is in another region. So you have to couple the two, create a paste with it, and then coat it on your skin.
Yeah.
And it allows
dragon blood.
No dragon blood.
Oh, we don't have to kill the dragon.
But the dragon caused it, so
yeah. The dragon caused it, and while you're reading on the wall, you can see a passage where it's written that if you read that passage, the dragon will wake.
Will wait?
Wake.
He'll awake. It's not this dragon that's outside.
Someone passed here before you, the three adventurers.
That stupid arrow probably read that and probably woke the dragon up.
I'm wondering if there's a way to reverse that by way of plot point.
Yes. How many?
What's a plot point?
How many do you have?
I have 2.
I have
Right.
4.
Oh, look, there's a sandwich on the floor. Cool.
Well, if you spend all your pot point, I can give you an answer for that.
An answer. That's not very promising. If it were only that easy. Maybe I could make a roll of knowledge and intelligence in conjunction with.
Well, Tim also have good stats if you want to make magic lore.
That's what I was saying. Is work with Ellendil to see if we could reverse it.
Magic lore and intelligence.
Yeah, magic and intelligence. Yeah, D8 plus 10.
What am I trying to beat?
11.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna burn. Is this together or is it just me by myself?
Well, you can have an assistance by Dave, so maybe you can add assisting. You can add your dice, his knowledge together.
Okay.
So I got a 9.
9
Intelligence.
for knowledge.
Intelligence and knowledge together.
No, just roll your knowledge. What you got on your D6?
I got a 4.
Yeah, so add 4 to the roll.
Okay, so that's 11 total.
Right on.
So I rolled a 5 and a 2, so that's a 7 plus 4. That's 11.
The sword. If you trust it, the dragon, it can probably return back to its shield.
Do you trust your sword, Cat?
Okay. Into the dragon.
Oh, you have to thrust it. I thought you said trust it.
Sword into a dragon.
What if we give it to the Sphinx? Tell the Sphinx to thrust it into the dragon.
He doesn't have any hands.
Well, how do you wield a weapon?
You could ride on the Sphinx's
Listen, I have
back.
double paws. He doesn't have double paws. I have opposable thumbs.
As you're debating that, one of the wall you were reading is kind of melting right now.
Oh no! Let's get out of here.
Hey, wait a minute. If it's melting, maybe the dragon's coming through. Maybe I can just zap him right now.
Try this. Are you willing to try this?
Yeah. If a wing was coming through, maybe that's a dragon.
Do it.
I'm pulling the sword out.
As I'm scratching a basilisk's curse patch on my skin.
You don't have melee.
Oh.
You can make agility rolls straight like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try just
You
I'm
can
gonna
give
try
it
to
to
wait to see
Stone
if I can actually see a body part of the dragon. I can give it to the stone man, huh?
Yeah, he's got a scimitar.
You kind of see his face.
His face.
Oh yeah.
The Stone Man. Give it to the Stone Man. He's trained in scimitars.
Why should I hit the stone man? I like him. He's my friend.
No, give the blade to the scimitar. Give the blade to the Stone Man.
Deserve an initiative.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm initiating it up. Let's go. That is a 17. That is a 23.
23 initiative.
Yeah, well, do 2d12 so that a d6.
Someone has 4 or less.
No, I have an 8.
I got a 10.
Well, you're all faster than the dragon. So let's begin with the cat. You see the dragon has found you and looks angry. Trying to breach you, stones right into, to bury you into that room. So let's go with you, Ivan.
Oh man, do I have time to give the sword to the stone man, or do I just go ahead?
Oh yeah, you have. He has 4 initiative. The dragon.
Oh. You do it for your people. And I just give him the sword.
Okay.
And then just start just trying to get as far away from that head as I can.
Okay. And Tim, do you want to do something?
I'm gonna cast Spell of Inspiration again on our Stone Man friend,
Throw this.
and I am. Let's see, alertness and channeling.
You have to beat 15.
I'm gonna burn 2 plot points.
Have
I'm
a
gonna burn
D4.
three plot points. And
Have a
a
D6.
D6.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's a 15 total. So just barely made it.
It seems like you should be singing when that happens.
So
Yeah,
you
sure.
feel inspired, Dave. You have to roll something. Your scimitar, which become D10 now. It's +1 step, right?
Yes, +1 step.
D10 plus your strength, D8. And if you want to burn any plot points on that,
I'm going to burn 2 plot points. So is that a D4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's a minimum of 2 on that?
yeah.
So that's 8, 12, 17. 17 total.
Oh man. Well, it works well. In fact, 17 total. That sword will do a D10 damage. So 17. Well, you pretty much do roll a D10. You will try to avoid this, which doesn't work that much.
We'll try to avoid it. It's an 8.
So 8. Man, tell me what you do with your sword. Where does it land?
So what is sticking through the head?
Yeah.
All right, so at this point, I begin sort of, as he kind of throws me the scimitar, I take it and I begin trotting and I'm picking up speed, and I take the scimitar down in a downward motion, and I leap, and I just sort of thrust the scimitar down into the snout of the dragon's skull, the nose.
It goes right in it. Can feel the dragon being turned into stone, like if he was hit by Basilisk Lullaby. You can see its skin, which looks like a lot like yours. The only thing is, his transformation is trying to bring you with it. You may melt with the dragon. So, make an endurance roll against the vitality of the dragon. You have to beat 5, which is quite reasonable.
You sound like a salesman. That's
So
quite reasonable.
So is this before my next turn?
Yes.
Because otherwise he still has a +1 skill.
Yeah.
Step up
Well,
on all
no
actions.
skill. This is a pure attribute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a total of 11.
Man, it works. You're able maybe to just release the sword, and you can have the dragon melt, and you can see its sand rolling on the floor and going away somewhere. It's not there anymore, but yeah, there's a big hole in the wall, and you can see the sky.
Can I have my sword back?
It's gone with the dragon.
Oh, damn it. I was
You
going to
look
sell
around.
that. It
You gave it to me.
was worth money.
Well, you can retrieve it if you want to.
Something
Hold
is
on.
flying and coming your way at the hole. It's the
Oh.
Sphinx.
Damn Sphinx.
Is flying and is looking at you and quite curious about what was going on, and he's getting near you, and and he's kind of landing just in front of you, saying, "So, what was it?"
26.
A lot.
Oh,
What was it?
the elf will tell you.
It was a stone dragon.
A great stone dragon.
And we slew it for you.
You did this for me.
Yes. So your whole region is now free of stone dragons, and you can give riddles to people without any concerns.
Mhm. But unfortunately, you don't have any camels to get back.
Damn
We're
you.
just too hungry.
That's not going to work. You're
Well,
going to
then
give us a ride
perhaps-
back?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we did a great deed for you.
Indeed, you put yourself in danger. But I don't have any means of transportation.
You can't fly?
Yes, I do.
We can't ride on you?
We do have there's a cousin of yours with us.
Right on. You give me 3 big camels, you get me rid of any and other camels from people who were following you. You got me rid of a problem. I can give you a ride. That's the only ride you'll have with me.
Well, and 100 gold pieces a piece. Or at least let us get some gold off the walls here.
You can. Don't mind.
Persuasion.
I don't mind the goal.
Is there gold to pull off? Try
Yeah,
out?
you can peel off the wall, you know.
While he's doing that, I'm going to write down more secrets that I can.
I'm just going
yeah.
to be in plain sight as much as possible.
Okay.
Just not wanting to tick off the Sphinx.
You don't want to take off with the Sphinx?
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
want to.
No,
If he's
tick
going to
off.
take off now.
I'm not trying to get pissed him off right now.
That's what he meant. Not tick him off, like piss him off.
So you have lots of gold, lots of secrets, and a Sphinx willing this time to bring you with him.
I climb up on his back, let him fly us back.
You do the same, the others?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I'm going to hold on to the elf like really tightly. Because I was
I'm
scared
going
out
to
of my
hold on to
mind.
the cat really tightly.
Get
Right
my head
on your
buried
bow.
in the elf's back, like just freaking out. 'Cause
And I'm holding onto the mane of the
Too high.
Sphinx.
It's a quite odd trip. You can, you know, it's quite unusual to fly this way, but it's making just a glide. Okay, doesn't
And-
want to kill you as a gift for you to.
You
to
know,
help
you know that sound a cat makes when you take it to the veterinarian and you put it in a little cat carrier?
him.
I keep making that sound during the trip.
He's landing maybe a day away from the city, away from eyes of the people that could see this, and just drops you down and go on his way. And he says, "When if you do come back, I will have other riddles, tougher, because I will be hungry."
Okay.
35.
I have no reason to come back.
So he's flying away, and then succeeded this adventure.
I go home to my homeland and help them find dragon eggs
Yeah,
where our slaves are digging.
Right on. And you have lots of money, lots of talas from picking up the gold of the wall. So that
Plus-
was the end of the adventure for today. And
Right on.
just before turning off the camera, I'll draw the next RPGS live
Oh yeah, that's right.
with some witnesses. I don't know when it will be played, but I have the next kingdoms ready and the next game system. Yeah, that is the trick.
All right.
Put myself in tough situations. So the next kingdom will be Lazet. It's written by Anthony. Oh,
Yeah. Nice.
Lazet by Anthony.
He was wondering what you were going to do with his setting.
Yeah, he was wondering
Yeah.
what kind of game system I will have on that. Oop, just dropped some cards. But
Hero system.
which one?
Hero system.
Oh yeah, I didn't put it. The sketch system. Oh boy, I really don't know what to expect from this one.
Sketch.
It's in the list because I was told that it was good, but is it?
I've never heard of it.
Could be sketchy. We don't know.
It could be
That was
very
awful.
sketchy. So
But at 3:47 a.m., that's the best I can do.
yeah, right on. So thank you for being in the game. So people watching, this is Count Plus One, and give money to Child's Play if you want to. So help children have games in their hospital when they're there. So stop